Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Strange to be live on a Saturday night. Blame him over there. Footy were on last night.
I forgot.
But on a better note, they won.
Hey.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Amjad.
Hello.
So, yeah. As long as him over there is happy, that's all that matters. Happy husband, happy wife, if you know what I mean.
I got no chat.
So, yeah. So it's, yeah. It's only a one-off. Until next time, on telly.
The share
But
player.
yeah, thank you. So yeah,
Well.
Keeping up with the Pickerings, yes. Oh dear, yeah, that one my favourite. Amjad, I've got to say. And that thing that I sent you, you know, the thing is, Terry, with that well known that yeah.
Finish your sentence, girl.
I'm showing. It's Pickering thing you wouldn't understand. Yeah, got his own mates, look. So yeah, Callum got sent it to him. I don't know, it come up in his notifications and he sent it me. He said, look, Mummy says we've got his own merch. We've got sweatshirts, t-shirts, cups, bit expensive, like nothing to do with us, Terry. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, I had to laugh at that one because I thought, yeah, you know, got his own merch and didn't know about it. So saves us doing it. I might even, mind you, they are really £20 for a mug.
Yeah, it's a bit expensive, isn't it?
You know what I mean? And for that hoodie that I've just shown you, about £35. I went, no. No. As much as I like it and love it, you know what I mean? I won't, yeah, no. £20 for a mug. I think. Oh dear. I'm just says you shoot the lady in the flower dress on that thumbnail and the feather art. Of course I'm Jad. But yeah. I will try using them, Amjad, but I'm going to say I've already done Mondays and Tuesdays StreamYard setup anyway, so yeah, I'll have a go see if I can. Terry said you could get a lot of chocolate and pick and mix for that much. I know, but ooh, I bet that's nice. It's burning fruit salad. So I think Chris has overdone it a little bit. He's been out with a drone today and
still editing.
Yeah, he's absolutely cream crackered.
I had to have my granddad that.
You have? Oh yeah, I had to. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was talking to Gordo at the same time and I says, I'm going to have to go. I says, because I'm sort of sat here, Chris were in recliner having a snooze and I didn't put light on and it was going dark. So I'm there trying to type in dark and I says, I'm going to have to go. I says, because it's getting dark. I says, and you know. But yeah, I you know, we were just talking about general stuff in general, you know what I mean. So, I'll talk of the devil and the shorter up here. I was just saying, Gordo, I says Chris Raveney's granddad, Napa, says, and I'm sort of typing, you know, having to do it in dark because he were asleep. I didn't turn the light off. Met this girl at a party. She said people called her Vivaldi. I asked, is that because you're a brilliant Vivaldi? She says, no, because it's my... Chris found that one other day. It weren't funny then. I say, Gordo's just told that joke you told to me the other day about Vivaldi. I'm like Beetlejuice. Hi, John, lad. How are you?
How do we go, lad? How do we go?
Oh, dear. But yeah.
No, that's one. One coffee. I don't have no sweeteners in mine.
So, yeah. It says I smell shite, Jeanette. But it's not from me, John, lad. I can assure you that. It says I smell shite. Probably gobshite across road. Yeah. But I could do it in like a nice packaging and put it in, you know, wrap it up all in like nice wrapping paper and put bows on and everything.
Copyright.
Hey?
I'm doing a copyright claim.
Why?
John Ladd's going, oh!
Oh dear. But yeah. I mean, he's bound to take it in and open it then.
What?
Oh. Yeah, him across there. Do it like put it in a box and like wrap it up in nice wrapping paper and put like a bow and whatever on it. Hi, Mystic Air, how are you?
Hello, Mystic Air.
He's bound to take it in and open it then.
Thanks for being a great neighbour.
Did you hear that? Chris says sharing a little card saying thanks for being a great neighbour. Not. But
Hello, Rich lad.
Hiya, Richard. How are you? Have you got the beers ready? I mean, even though we're not drinking.
No mention of beers.
Yeah.
Can't have it on the Excel Monday, Tuesday.
Why is that when the antibiotics finish?
Yep.
Got a full case of beer down there, and because they've been on antibiotics, they haven't been able to touch them. I bet they're gone for Tuesday night.
5 minutes.
Oh dear. But not to worry. So just fumes from opening. I'm gonna say just fumes from opening can. Yeah, ring pull on can. Oh dear.
Nice this morning, but it's a little bit too cold.
Yeah, Chris went out with drone this morning. -2.
Straight frost off at car.
I were nice and cosy in my bed.
I right though, because I had a shed load of layers on.
Oh,
like Michelin man walking uphill.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to suggest your long johns.
Oh yeah, probably not fitting, isn't it? I was at Steve's live stream last night.
Oh yeah, Steve. I went in. I popped in, and that it was just before tea already. So, but yeah. I say, you know that is, don't you?
Gotta be good, though, isn't it?
Hiya, Tim. How are you? But yeah, links up there if anybody wants to come on. But how's your weekend going, Tim? How's your weekend going, Mystic Air? All good, I hope. So yeah, Can let that cool down a bit.
Mm.
So Chris has overdone it a bit because he's been out with drone, so he's a bit achy breaky. That's true, I said don't do too much.
My hips were aching.
Eh?
My hips were aching. I see Jay distance, little dot of zone. Sorry, slow down. That can pull me up.
Oh dear. But yeah, the thing is, Mr. Carey's not supposed to be overdoing it. Of course, he got an external blood clot, and then a fucking dog bit him on the same leg. Aye, Scotty.
Help, Scotty, lad.
Yeah, but they do, within reason. They don't mean going hiking up these mountains or whatever. You know what I mean?
Flat rolling like that, steady incline.
I think I spoke to her Wednesday because she's sort of been checking up on Chris. Our Chris is. Tim's got grandchildren, and
Uh-oh.
good thing about grandchildren is you can give them back.
After the wreck joint.
Yeah. After all E numbers and the hyper and
Granddad, what's this? Can I smash it?
you know what I mean?
Bless them.
I know.
Hello, Parky. All right.
Hi, partner. How are you? So yeah. While he were up trekking wherever he were trekking, I were in Land of Nod. We've gone for a weekend, have you?
Oh,
Gordon. Hi, Johnny.
That's bad.
Lie, pants on fire. I can't. Oh dear. But I mean, yeah. Did I say hi, Kate?
I don't think you did.
Oh, right, I've done now.
This computer's gone slow.
I've just been showing Amjad and Terry. I got a thing from Callum, and he says it come up in his thing. Yeah, look. Got mugs and everything. I'm just waiting for it to focus. It says it's a Pickering thing you wouldn't understand. But that alone for the mug is like 20 quid. Not to do with us, Kate, at all. But Callum got it in, come through. Yeah, that's t-shirt. And they do like long sleeve t-shirts as well. Ooh, that's a long sleeve t-shirt. I mean, 30 quid for a long sleeve t-shirt. So
£34, weren't it?
That's for sweat hoodie.
Oh, for hoodie, yeah, that's right.
The mugs on my spring merch. Yeah, it's not to do with us, Part Nest. It's just the fact that yeah, it come up in Callum's notification, and Callum sent it me. I sent it to Chris. Yeah, and I says I'd love one. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't paying 20 quid for a mug. So yeah, as much as I like them, I wouldn't buy one.
Only another 56 photographs to go.
So yeah, 20 quid for a mug. I mean, when Chris had that bacon with Jeanette mug done, I think it was about a £5.
I bet it's double that now.
Well, yeah, I mean that was quite a while ago. So same as Chris says, they've probably gone up in price. You know what I mean?
Probably a £5 per letter.
But yeah, you know, it's ridiculous. 20 quid for a mug. Plus, then I bet you've got postage and packaging and everything on top of that. But exactly, Johnny. Yeah, we're all right. Chris is. Hiya, Jason.
Hello, Jason, lad.
Chris has overdone it a little bit because he's been out with drone this morning, and he says he aches from head to toe.
Well,
but
not too bad. I've had my granddad now.
He's no, it's not ill yet, Kate. Hiya, Joel. How are you?
Joel.
So yeah, hiya, Edward as well. So yeah, no, it's not. I changed his dressing yesterday, and it's sort of no, not heard a thing from Kate. Yeah, Chris was taking Biscuit for a walk all the morning, and this bloke were out washing his car. Chris don't know him. Hi, Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Christmas. Chris don't know him from Adam, and this bloke were washing his car, and Chris walked past, and he says, "You're Chris, aren't you?" He says, "Yeah." So he says, "How's your leg?" And that was a complete stranger asking how his leg is. Yet she knows where we live and everything, and not even bothered. So.
To say, you're right.
But no. So that's another neighbour off the list.
Never on it, was she?
So, but hey ho. So yeah, I mean I think in about another week or so it'll be. I mean, because when all said and done, it's only like a week. It happened, you know. So I think basically in about another week it probably is sort of graduated from having like a bandage on it to I stick 2 plasters over it. So yeah, it was sort of downgraded a little bit. But yeah, it's it were a good job that at the time it happened, it was still on antibiotics, and then he rung doctor up and she get him some more. So I think they run out this week. It's Monday. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, they run out. I must have missed one.
Well, these, the ones before that, they were having to take 4 times a day. But these is only got to take 3 times a day. So, but at least it's protecting him against any further infection. That's the last thing he needs. So, yeah. Links up top. So if anybody wants to come on. Oh, I do know that Tracy not being tonight because she's out on pish.
She out on Razzle Dazzle?
Yeah, she's gone to a night, I think.
Well, that gets me. What's Johnny doing in here? Because I thought he might be having party out go.
Oh dear. But yeah, it's sealing up, but very slowly, Kate. You know what I mean? We've sort of downgraded to, you know, fully bandaged leg and whatever. To I've got these big plasters, and basically I put a piece of gauze underneath it on top of the wound, and then like stick these big plasters over the top. So yeah, it's going there, but it enables him to have a shower as well, because he hates not having being able to have a shower. So so yeah, that's about it really. So even he admitted himself he's done too much. So, but what can you do? Keep telling him don't do too much, and yeah, in one ear and out other, basically.
Hey up.
Hey up, are you all right?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah,
It's-
I owe Chris an apology.
What's temperature? I think it were minus something here. I don't know about fog. Kate says it's cold and foggy. But he knows it were minus something this morning when he went up wherever he went.
Fox out.
I'm just going to have a
Wonder
look,
why,
see
is
what
it?
temperature is.
Fox house. House. Oh dear. But yeah, you know, it's he's had his granddad nap.
See what Tommy's put. So we're going to see what.
he put life insurance documents back in drawer. But Edward says
Let's
it's
have a look, see what.
0.
0 degrees.
Apparently, it's -1 here.
It was -2 when I walked up that hill this morning.
Yeah. I was nice and warm.
Well, I'm not too bad here.
I was snuggled up in bed. So, yeah. 6 o'clock, he were up.
Oh,
Then I
Barney.
got to ring jail to get him out of bed. I don't get.
Not to worry.
He had a few bevies.
But you know what? You know where he's like, partner. Has to keep saying to him. Before he went out, before he went out at the bedroom door, I said to him, "Don't go too into much. If you know, have a sit
easy.
down." Well, Richard says, "Say me -1. Does it cover rabies?" I was going about B&M today with a
Links at the top of YouTube chat if anybody wants to come up on
I
panel.
heard people laugh. I couldn't film, unfortunately.
But farts always get a good laugh. And what Bill
But no,
Connolly once said.
Don't give Chris ideas, John lad.
You're in the Queen's coronation.
Yeah.
So there was Queen Mother. She was sat next to King of Tonga, and as carriage goes by, one of the horses lets out a big fart, and Queen Mother says, "I'm sorry." King of Tonga says, "Oh, I thought it was a horse."
John lad's got a fart app on his phone. Can you imagine walking around supermarket, keep lowering it off?
I don't need one of them.
No, Chris don't really need one. It can do the
I
real
don't.
thing.
I'm Captain Flatulence.
But
Better out than in, that's what I say.
Yep, exactly.
yeah, and I'm not listening to Chris's advice as where that's
What he did in
concerned.
Asda.
No, I ain't listening to his advice anymore. Walking round Asda, and I kept saying, "Oh, I've got bellyache. I feel like I want to fart." He says, "Just let rip." So yeah, I did, and it went.
Turned out for Asda into a biohazard zone.
Yeah. Well, put it this way: 3 aisles either side were absolutely, I cleared 3 aisles either side.
There's a very long queue and you need to get to the front. Just let Jeanette fart and they're all scattered.
John Ladd says there's a guy on TikTok. He does it round parks and the streets. It's hilarious.
Oh, I don't do TikTok, so I wouldn't
No,
know.
I don't. I must admit, I don't.
I like TikTok.
Chris finds all.
There's some crap on there, but there's also some good stuff.
Chris
Well,
always
YouTube used to be
finds.
like that.
Chris always finds the funny videos and then sends them to me. You know what I mean? But what he finds funny, I don't always find funny.
Well,
Clean up in aisle 7. Hiya, Bexy. That's only if
Hiya,
you follow
Bexy.
through, Johnny.
just make sure it's not a wet one.
Yeah, just make sure,
A wet one, get wet wang.
Wet one in wet wang. Oh, I
Yes,
bet
it
they
is.
get that a lot.
There is a place called that. I've passed through it.
Yeah, we saw it when we went to Filey.
Yep.
And you know, sort of when we were on about the funny named places, I thought it were a wind up, but I actually seen
It's true. Is it?
Yeah, there is a
No,
place
it's not
called
special
Wet
about
Wine.
it. It's just a village in North Yorkshire.
Johnny says it's called Pebble Dash. You really are in trouble then, Johnny.
Pebble
Oh
Dash in
dear.
the toilet.
But you see, the only problem is I suffer with that IBS. You know, in 1 minute you're sort of one way, and then next minute you're other way. I should have farted in the cheese aisle and blamed it on the cheese.
A bit difficult because most of the cheese is sealed.
But yeah.
Wensleydale and cranberries.
But yeah, it's yeah, you know, I think at some point we've all been there, we've all done that, if you know what I mean.
What, farted in the supermarket?
Yeah. Oh, pardon me, man's coming out to other end now.
Tim. Blue Stilton.
Oh dear.
Doesn't look appetising, to be honest.
No.
I mean, I like most cheeses, but
That's not that. Stilton's that with blue veins in it, isn't it?
yeah, I do draw the line at Blue Stilton.
I've tasted that.
I didn't go as far as
Any
say
cheese with blue in it, no, it's yeah. Don't you know? It don't sound very appetising. It don't look appetising. You know. So
we agree on something. At least that's one thing we've got.
But yeah, don't do smelly cheese. I don't do that. What's that? That's like sort of got a thick crust on the outside, but it's all.
What, brie? Oh, brie's not too bad.
No,
I don't. Taste is brie.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah.
Brotherly.
Hi, Lee. Hi,
Johnny.
Got to sleep.
Oh, Kenneth.
Yeah, we're watching Adam's Family movies.
Is she acting up for you because Tracy's not there?
Don't act up at all when it's just me and her.
Oh.
There you go.
Don't work with me.
Joelle loves brie.
I don't mind brie. It isn't a quiet taste though.
Amjad says mozzarella's his favourite. Nah, I can eat that on same as Amjad says on pizza. But yeah, I don't think I could eat it.
Right, I'm good.
Like in its
Gonna
raw.
throw this one in there. Pineapple on pizza.
Well, that's
sweetly.
That's another acquired taste. You know what I mean? I don't dislike it, but I'm not. Yeah. See you later. Yeah, I'm not sort of overly fussed about pineapple on pizza, but
when I do that.
I don't, you know, dislike it, if that makes any sense. Stinking Bishop is smelly.
It's a right name for it, isn't it? I've heard of it.
No, I've never heard of Stinking Bishop.
Have you heard of Limburger cheese?
Lindbergh, yeah.
That's the one that smells the same as sweaty feet.
Ugh.
But you get the expression cheesy feet.
Oh, no.
Apparently it's the same bacteria.
But this is another, you know, another taste choice, if you know what I mean. Some people like that sort of thing.
Or wrong. Down to personal preference.
You know.
Oh, no, I've never met a cheddar I don't like.
Oh, cheddar's sort of straight on, you know, straight down the middle sort of thing. You know
nothing wrong with mature cheddar.
Oh, bloody curl.
Amjad says, I swear everyone at college goes crazy about pineapple on pizza. What, in crazy in sort of they don't like it or they do? I'm a bit on fence with that. I don't dislike it on pizza, but I can. you know, it don't bother me if it's not on pizza, if that makes sense.
I could eat it all day long. Again, that's me. That's just me.
I do like
Cheddar
cheese.
Edam.
Oh, Edam, that's a nice
I
cheese.
eat so much salad. If I didn't eat a bit of cheese with it on top, I would be eating over.
But
Edam's Dutch.
yeah, it's that with holes in it.
Comes with a window.
No, you're thinking of is it Gouda? I think Gouda has holes in it.
Oh,
Or what they call Swiss cheese.
oh.
Gouda's Dutch.
I know Edam's got that red skin on it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there again, you know, different preferences.
We used to get it when we were a kid.
But you know, like a question. It's just like sort of off top of my head. What's everybody's favourite flavour crisps?
Oh, I couldn't pick one.
Chris's prawn cocktail in salt and vinegar. Nah, me, I could eat them all. Cheese and onion.
Yeah, me too.
Plain.
No.
Prawn cocktail.
Salt and vinegar.
Not
Smoky bacon.
not that I've tried the Brussels
Roast
sprout
beef.
flavoured though either.
Oof. I don't like Brussels sprouts.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
How about a
Mr.
new
Care's
flavour of
cheese
crisps?
and onion. Mr.
How
Care's
about-
cheese
How
and
about a
onion.
new flavour of crisps? Salad cream flavour.
But same as I says to Chris, this is the thing. He likes prawn cocktail, and I says to him, I says, got nothing to do with prawns. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love prawns, and he don't like seafood. So, you know, figure that one out. But he likes prawn cocktail. I don't know.
Have you tried those from Aldi? Like, the snack right crisps, especially the cheese and onion. They taste just like the Walkers.
Edward says he can't eat crisps.
I do the Pepsi challenge.
Oh, John Ladd's got to be special, auntie. Sensation chili crisp or the Max Sparker. I don't like
Sensation
them
chili.
now.
I don't mind them. Sweet chili. Sensations, they are nice.
Cheese and onion and prawn cocktail for Terry.
March 2019 since I've eaten crisps.
Yeah, Johnny's abstaining because he's abstained from, very salty water.
Half food, half
chili.
staple food.
Anything from my keto thing is Jersey bacon.
Worcestershire.
Yeah,
Um,
Well, I don't physically go out and buy anything like sweet throat and eat it.
Yeah, that's us. Well, I tell a lie. Tim says it's got to be Walkers, but we've discovered one, and they're absolutely gorgeous, and we rave about them. I don't know whether you've heard of Frisps.
Yeah,
I think they're made by
Yeah.
KP actually.
yeah, they are.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, he sort of graduated from Walkers because we don't buy out other than Walkers. But these Frisps, honestly, try them. They sort of a crisp, but I think they're baked and they've got like rigid things on them.
You'd be fine when
Been
you
around
want
since forever.
crisps.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big crisp eater, in all honesty.
Yeah.
But these crisps, I can't get enough on them. You know what I mean? I'll see if I can search for them, and I'll show them you.
She's probably about to find out she can get them on Amazon in bulk.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, don't give me ideas. Well, you see, they do them down at our estate, but there's only 6 packs in a bag. And
Yeah, I did like the scampi and lemon fries mistake.
oh yeah, they do some bacon things as well, like little.
I found Frisps on Amazon.
Yeah, bacon with 2 small them on it.
You can drop an affiliate link.
Yeah, I noticed that. Fucking Easter eggs in B&M already.
It'll be all Christmas stuff next week. Bum bum. We're still in January.
Yeah, they unlock. Oh. Hang on a minute. They on.
Yeah, found a 30-pack on Amazon. $16.99.
Jesus, wet.
How much?
$16.99 for how many?
30 packs.
30 packs.
Jesus Christ.
It's only a few quid from
Yeah, them-
Aldi for
Yeah.
snack right crisps.
Well, these in Asda, Chris, for a 6-pack is £1.
You're only allowed 3, so just go one day going 3, and then next one get another,
Yeah.
another 3. So quick you got.
It says box of 30 crisp cheese and onion. This is £1. What is it? £1 crisps, and that's a box of 30 there. Look. Let's have a look how much they are. 11 quid.
Don't bloody think so.
And that, but you can only get them in like one flavour. You know what I mean? You can't have a mixed box. It's got.
Can you get me toilet roll flavour? Because I prefer a box of toilet rolls.
But that is like a box just at 30 cheese and onion.
You know, you look like a cheese and onion.
Hiya, Joel.
Yep, Joel.
Johnny, Pixie, and everyone in the
They do a box of 30 cheese and onion. Oh, I've just seen that, haven't I? But yeah, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? They'll be saying next that we've got a shortage. Oh, Joel's got Pringles.
Oh, bring on.
salt and vinegar.
You must have money to burn.
I think I'm looking at the Pringles, Joel.
It cost around €2.
I wasn't looking at the Pringles. Keena's got some Pringles.
And
She
cheese
says
and
box of 12 from Asda, £4.30.
cheese as well.
Oh, she's even got snacks ready, look.
She's got cheese on it.
How they do their own
Ready for the-
Pringles?
She come prepared.
Oh,
She's got a Pringles and a little snack.
Oh, she's missing now. It's a bottle of beer.
But
I
you've got Richard going, Pringles.
Should have got some early, but
Cheers.
too late. Keena's in
And
bed now.
champagne.
And,
Tonight is,
and she's got wine on top and all.
Oh my God.
Now we know what she gets up to on a Saturday night.
Yeah, Richard says she's having a buffet.
Please.
actually,
She's got a right little buffet going on there, hasn't she? Oh dear. Well, we had our tea rather late, so what does that mean? Bonnet de douche, as Del Boy says. I don't know.
On a douche.
bonnet de douche, it means, for me, I understand. In the shower, you wear not to wet.
Oh,
your
you mean
hair.
a shower cap?
Shower cap.
That's right.
That's why I was just making me laugh with that. But I said,
Good word, John Ladd.
And you're involved in shower.
It's just as it's going on next year, roaster. She'll have eaten by the time you get there, Richard.
I'm driving there. I'll get there in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Aldi's open till 10.
yeah, there's an alternative.
And cheaper.
Yep, exactly.
But
I'm going to grab a cup of tea or coffee.
okie dokie then.
It'll last a while anyway.
Yeah.
That's the normal cup.
Mr. Messi.
Pringles and sliced cheese. Ooh, that sounds nice.
God. I thought there was
Yeah,
a cost of living crisis and everyone's splashing out on Pringles.
Huh?
It's a phrase from Del Boy on Only Fools and Horses. Chris should know that because he knows that Only Fools and Horses, you know, back to front. That you know.
I used to say that a lot.
You plunker, Rodney.
So
When it called him a wally or a dipstick.
the thing is, Chris knows all the words to Only Fools and Horses.
I
To
like
the
that one
T.
where they're dressed as Batman and Robin. That's a good one.
Oh, hey, I tell you something. I like the one with blow up dolls it back at.
Making that funny noise.
Yeah. And he
And the
says,
phones.
"Not funny noise.
You know what?
Run, Rodney. Oh dear.
You know
Okay.
what? The other day on Wednesday, when I arrived on the panel, you were talking of bidet, and for me, because I wasn't in the conversation. When you connect, there's always a period of time, a gap, where you don't listen or you don't. And it was like, for me, at first, bidet, it was a D-Day, birthday. I was looking for the English word. Mine. I was looking for the English word. Whereas it was.
That's the only problem when you come sort of like mid-conversation, Joel. It was about this. What started it off, that I saw a notification, there's this woman, and she says she's never ever used toilet paper. She has a bidet. And I says, you know, and she, like, if she has any people over, you know, like house guest or party guest or whatever, dinner guest, she always says to her, I'll tell you now, we don't have toilet paper, we'll use the bidet. And I says, you know, I'd never go to ask, because I'm you know, you're either a bidet person or you're not, but, you know.
I was looking for an English word.
You said you're doing a handstand in the shower.
Handstand. Oh, better still just wipe it like with toilet paper like everybody else does. But
Sandpaper,
yeah.
that's map at desert in it.
But the only thing is, same as I said on that live stream, if you use a bidet, you've still got to wipe it. You know what I mean?
I guess.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it might flush away, you know, certain things, but
Like
yeah.
Klingons.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You've still got to,
I don't mean
once you've had, even if it's soapy water or
Mr.
whatever
Worf.
up there, you've still got to wipe it afterwards. So, you know, why don't you cut middleman out, save water, and use toilet paper?
But who has bidet at home? No one.
No.
Nobody has.
Not the normal
Really,
Joe
yeah.
blogs off at street, you know what I mean? No, I
In
don't.
hospital, I guess in hospital, yes.
I mean, I admitted the only time I have ever
That's what I
used
mean by
a bidet- Klingon. The only time I have ever used a bidet was after
Oh, God,
childbirth and, you know, stitches and whatever. It is very soothing, but that were the only reason for using it. But yeah.
When I say fire at will, we don't mean him. Commander Riker.
But yeah, but that was sort of only whilst I was in the hospital. I mean, yeah, you know, ease of access, easy use, you know what I mean? And it does sort of, yeah, ease the situation down there when you've had stitches, etc. Never eaten corned beef or done DK. Yeah, there are certain things sort of that's hard to flush down, I must admit.
If I've had a load of sweet corn, half it passes through your digestive system untouched.
Yeah, well, there's several things in there, nuts and all sorts, but yeah, we're not going there again.
Not
Oh,
on a
dear.
Saturday night.
No, we've already covered that subject.
We know all in details.
It's Joel's fault
Yes, apparently. Yes, it's,
for bringing it back up again. No,
But it's a
not
French word,
quite
I
literally. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, so you know, is there anybody out there that has tried a revolting flavour, Chris? You know what I mean? And that's just got.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, Sofa Walkers went through a phase where they were doing all these like strange concoctions and Brussels sprout.
Roast chicken flavour is disgusting.
Brussels sprout flavour were one of them. Just the thought of tasting a crisp with a
No,
Brussels.
the one cup machine only does one cup, but with this cup you got to press it 3 times.
If I remember well, Richard loves Brussels sprouts.
No, it's Johnny
I
that
love
loves Brussels.
sprouts.
I
Pile them
do.
up. Pile
Johnny.
them up and eat them with a fork. There's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you had said that.
Johnny would literally eat the field dry of Brussels sprouts.
I'm a veg eating machine. I eat
But-
loads.
It probably taste better raw. So
It
eating
looks like
raw.
guinea cabbage to me, and I love cabbage
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, so eating
But-
raw.
But yeah, that is one flavour I'd never ever, try. I mean, there was some random flavours that they come out with.
When my rabbits just had on my leftover salads, bits of salad, so I eat that.
But yeah, I mean, I must admit, cheese and chives, that was one of my favourites because I like soft.
Nina loves that flavour in Pringles.
Yeah, cheese and chives, and I like the soft cheese and chives. You know what I mean? I don't know
Sour cream
why.
and onion.
I want to eat your car out there.
Jason says try Walker's prawn cocktail with a dash of Worcester sauce. No, thank you.
Just get the Aldi ones.
As Americans say, what's the
They're a lot
charge?
cheaper.
What's the sauce?
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm not a Worcester sauce fan. I must admit.
Got it downstairs, but not that bad.
And the sauce you were looking for yesterday or on Wednesday, I mean, it was Tabasco. The sauce, the chili sauce.
Yeah,
It's not Tabasco? You were looking for
it was
you-
that
you
what
mean, Joel, yeah.
you got. I think it went. What were it? Oh, tell me.
Kirsty.
I forgot now. Anyway, hi Kirsty.
Tabasco or
No,
something.
That one that you got, Joel. That
Hello,
sauce.
Christy.
Liam Perrins. That's
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's what we were talking about.
Because the Tabasco is a chili one that is
It's
that's
Tabasco sauce.
Yeah.
it's
Amjad says Imran fan macaroni and cheese. Cheetos. Ugh. I don't like macaroni and cheese.
Tabasco sauce equals colon cleanser.
Probably why I don't like it then. Turkey flavoured Golden Wonder crisps. John Ladd says he's tried.
That's it.
Absolutely disgusting.
But yeah, I don't dislike sort of chicken or smoky bacon or out like that. You know what I mean?
I love smoky bacon crisps.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
Good job I'm not a Jew.
The thing though, it's all the same flavours of the same crap potatoes.
But this is the thing, same as I says, like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a flavouring. It's not actually, yeah, you know what I mean? It's flavouring that they add to the crisp. Then, you know, like I said to Chris,
Might as well buy a massive bag of plain crisps and little sachets of each flavour, and then you can just have what you want.
yeah, same as I said to Chris, even though he likes prawn cocktail, they don't like prawns. And I says, well, actually, it's just a flavouring that they use.
That was stupid. Amjad, how they all went mental over that prime drink.
Oh, it's gone crazy, that has.
It's only cheap crap, bloody sugary drink.
Some shops are selling it for £100 a bottle.
What?
That prime drink.
Right, it's only
Yeah.
Not like that energy drink. They were going mad for it Aldi.
Amjad says Imran tried it and he says it's rubbish. But yeah, tomato ketchup crisps. I Calmed like
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had them.
Can you put them on your fish and chips then?
And
No.
the salt and shake where you used to get a little sachet and you just put it in your crisps and shit in the bag.
Yeah, that little salt sachet.
Yeah, and a little square crisps.
I used to leave it out.
You can still get them little sachets, but they cost you 50p now.
I was on about them crisps that you used to put. They used to have a little.
I've heard about tomato.
Yeah, no.
Tim had said Walkers, the brand Walkers, it's the best, one of
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm telling you, I've
So
had
last-
all this Christ stuff same as Walkers.
Never mind global warming, Freddo's 30p. What the fuck? Used to be 10p.
I was gonna say when Callum were a kid, they were only about
Inflation.
10p.
Cheaper to buy a multi-pack. At least you get 4.
Inflation.
But
Oh, Amjad,
Yeah.
there was. You've mentioned Salt and Shake. Smiths. They did them.
yeah, that's the ones. Oh, I love Doritos.
Loves the tangy cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doritos.
Only flavour I don't like in them is the hot spicy one. That's the only flavour I don't
one in
like.
the red packet. The one in
There's
the
the
red
tangy
packet.
cheese.
Oh, I love them tangy cheese ones.
Into your fingers, orange.
Oh, they did do a burger one. Surely they did a cheeseburger flavoured.
But when it all boils down to, it's just a flavouring that they put in the crisps. You know, it's.
Tim, those days have gone.
It's just I can remember when
Although
it
you can come close. With this.
Yeah,
These cost about the same. If you go to Aldi,
but yeah, you know what I mean. It's
Going through now.
and I always
£1.49 for a pack
say,
of 6.
the
Other flavours are available.
Coca-Cola,
Well organized, Barknest. Well organized.
the
I'm stocked up.
the Pepsi and the Coke, you just paying for name.
Oh, it's a
So
brand,
you
isn't it?
have to go for weight training when it's full.
I see what Don has for. Maybe.
What's that peach
Dear
flavour?
Chris, there's the idea: get an empty bottle of Prime, fill it with piss, and give it to your neighbour. Say, try this; it's good stuff. And I paid £100 for it.
It's the last feeling. Have a swig of this.
You've got a bit of time to it, but once you get past the first few sips, you're alright.
Thank to it.
What cheese is
Oh
that?
dear.
I don't know. It's a
It's a
cheese.
It looks like Lucozade, but it ain't fizzy. It's not Lucozade.
Just get a shake and it gives
Um,
you booze.
I don't know. It's not. I don't know the name. I don't even know the name.
Cheddar?
It's called cheese, Jolly. It's called
I
cheese.
found it good just by the looking, and I bought it.
Oh,
It's I don't know if it's French.
it looks like it might be. What's that? Crumbly?
What brie?
No.
No, it's
Roquefort.
oh. Roquefort, it's too strong for me. I like it, but too strong.
Oh.
Little.
Can I always come across a cheese in France?
Amjad says his
Oh, nice.
auntie gets little version of Fanta. That's what you've got, isn't it, partner?
No, don't
Don't open that one next.
That'll be all right.
Just tap the lid, don't you?
It's
Don't
cheese,
worry.
actually. John lad.
I'm
Joel's.
just pushing my beer because it's full of knots. I ain't done it today. Ow!
But yeah.
Your beard, you know.
Glasses.
But you can get certain cheeses that are really, really strong. You know what I mean? But no, what she's eating is cheese. She don't know the name of it because she saw it. And she's not going rifling through a bin.
From the mountain, from the French Alps. I bought it because I had never tried it before, and I can't even remember the name because the plastic is in the bin now. So I don't know.
Make it sound fresh.
John says he used to love Dairy cheese.
Food or
Shall I tell you something? And I buy it every time I do my shopping, and it's Philadelphia, but it's got Milka chocolate in it. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
-1 now.
milk chocolate in what? In a cookie? In a
Philadelphia cream cheese,
ah.
but it's got Milka in it, so it's in essence it's like a chocolate cream cheese.
Ah,
Absolutely gorgeous.
I've never tried this. Must be.
Does that look better? I've brushed it now. It's all better.
Tim's what time is it where you are, Joel? I think you're about an hour in front of us, aren't you?
Yes,
It's 5 to 10.
that's why I go back. I go back. I go to bed very late. these days.
But yeah,
8 hours.
honestly, if you haven't tried it and you like Chris thinks it's disgusting. That's Philadelphia that I have.
Oh, that should spoil.
Lovely, it's Philadelphia.
Your
Back there.
beard, Johnny, is really well cut. Well, I see that it's the kind of beard that you look after.
Oh, definitely. Combs it, conditions it, everything, Joel.
Take care of it. Oh,
Honestly,
stylish, very stylish.
Amjad says he's seen the chocolate cream cheese, the milk one. Absolutely gorgeous.
Ah,
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, Chris thinks it's disgusting.
is it?
I'll probably get it to do with that then, though. So it's like the Viking beard.
You'll have to get it for me. And
I'm knackered, man.
well, that's not my fault.
Show a picture, I'll just type it in. Maybe go in here. Just for that.
So in 2 months' time, so it's great. I've been growing it 10 months now. So it'll be crawling soon, Jeanette. I have to put my beard in a playpen so it doesn't escape. It's 10 months
So
old now.
Chris is happy that Sheffield won yesterday.
Yeah, 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Good. That's
In that.
Did Leeds do quite well the other day?
Did they
Why
play
did-
in Bramall Lane or?
Yeah, they were down at Bramall Lane.
Oh,
That's that Philadelphia. Look what I have.
Oh.
Bloody horrible stuff.
Yeah, Chris thinks it's horrible.
I don't know.
I love it. I love
It's an
it.
abomination, isn't it, Chris? It's not right.
It's
Is
dreadful.
it English, American, or
What Philadelphia?
yes? This
I don't know.
Philadelphia.
I thought it were like, you could get it anywhere really.
But where was it made? Where is it made?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I'll
I've never
have a
seen
look.
it.
It's not Comte, is it?
Oh, no, not sure.
I thought it was English meat.
I'm looking.
Oh, yeah, that Leeds won 5-2 to Cardiff.
Good.
Yeah,
5-2 is.
Cardiff.
Well, yeah, it's still a bloody good score, though.
Oh, it's a bloody good score, as you say.
It is. It's totally.
It says it's made in Australia, actually.
Huh? That's
Yeah.
why I didn't know it because
That's what it says.
around here.
It is actually made. It says with fresh milk and cream from Australian farms, giving it our signature taste, which is uniquely tangy with a smooth and creamy finish. But yeah, But yeah, same as I say. It all depends, John lad. Sometimes they sort of, if they want to push it, they reduce it. But I don't know
Is
what
it
price
misty where
it
you are, Jeanette? Is it
Hey?
misty where you are?
No.
So now misty is here. You can't see over the side of the street.
Wow,
Oh,
beautiful.
right.
Well, I don't know. I ain't been out to tell you the
There's
truth,
street
Johnny.
lights, that light. But
But it's beautiful, the picture is. Because
That's on to Main Road.
the atmosphere of misty weather.
Richard says he loves that soft cheese. But yeah, no matter what cost, it's only thing that I order for myself because I know I'm safe and nobody else will touch it.
It's the same Yorkshire show.
Good for you.
It's
If
a bit moist
no one
outside,
else
but
touches it.
You know what I mean? I know that I can order it and nobody will touch it because nobody else likes it, only me. So, you know, irrelevant to what price is.
Jeanette,
What?
you can actually have something else that's got a chocolate flavour to it and they can't know what
Yeah.
Johnny, you caught him
Where's
up,
Callum
yeah?
after the go?
Oh, I'll tell you something, Richard. I have it on toast.
Ah,
Richard says on the digestive. I actually tried it on the digestive.
Oh, now
This
it's
is the chef make it.
on toast, I
Really?
can have everything: beans, all everything.
Then
Cheese.
Richard-
Oh yeah, you can get different.
Yeah.
You can get like the normal Philadelphia. Then you can have cheese and chives, cheese and pineapple. You know, they do a whole range. Hi, Crypto, how are you?
Oh,
They do a whole range in the Philadelphia. But this is the thing: I buy cream cheese, but I get cheap pasta stuff. But yeah, only Philadelphia, that Milka one.
I
will
have
do
to-
for me.
Try this one, Philadelphia.
But yeah, I mean, I look at it this way. I use that cream cheese in my cheesecakes, and you know, I've never had a problem with the Asda one. You know, using it in the recipes. So yeah,
Sorry. Hold it.
well, if I had that over here, I'm sure everybody else did.
You're doing a mic test.
It's off.
Testing.
Testicles, 1, 2 testicles.
Yeah, he's tuning up for next time he goes down to Asda. But yeah, I says, well, if I can hear it, I'm sure microphone will pick it up.
Tracy
Did
don't like
Biscuit
going
go out with Chris this morning to
No,
with the drone? No. Okay.
no. Did Biscuit go out with Chris with
No.
drone? Same as Chris says, with him having to keep him on lead, it's hard to operate the drone if he's having to keep an eye on Biscuit, you know.
He goes left, the phone goes right.
So yeah, I mean, it's not fair on Biscuit. I mean, whilst you know it'd be a nice walk for him, but when he's droning, it's not very nice. Because yeah, he same as Chris said, he wants to keep going. Does Biscuit? You know what I mean? He's not used.
Even though there shouldn't be, there's a lot of dogs off lead.
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of dogs off at lead.
Oh no, it isn't concentrate.
So basically, it's only fair that he leaves him here. You know what I mean? He goes on his walk before. Well, he takes him on his walk before he goes.
Got separation anxiety.
Not true separation anxiety.
He does suffers from it massively, Joel.
I
Especially
get
when,
that. Comes home, so I get over
Yeah.
it quickly.
yeah, especially with Chris.
But
I mean,
he has
it's-
the face Biscuit, because I saw his pictures on Facebook, and Biscuit has this face of a dog that very kind, very sweet, very a teddy. His face
Yeah.
is like a
Well, partners can vouch. It's as soft as
Ah.
yeah. very, very. But this is the thing.
I could talk as well.
It's like Johnny's met him as well.
Hmm.
Like tonight, there's been some fireworks going off for whatever reason. I don't know. He don't like loud noises. He don't like sudden loud noises. He don't like fireworks. You know what I mean?
We've still got
And
There is a
people
lot more
can.
plenty to go out,
Maybe in his previous life, he had a trauma.
well, we surmise because this is. I was telling people other day. I forgot what Chris had spilled, but instead of sort of getting dustpan and little brush, Chris got dustpan with like a big brush, and Biscuit were cowering away from him. He's been hit by a brush, I don't know, but he didn't like it at all. It was just in his bed, and he were like cowering while Chris were using this brush. So, how can I put it?
He's been conditioned at some point.
I think because it was owned by an old lady, right? And then she had another dog. But this other dog was older than Biscuit, and it had got like a life-threatening condition. And basically, she gave Biscuit up because she said she wanted to put all her efforts into this dog that weren't very well, and they were just going to get, pushed it aside sort of thing. But I think, in all honesty, it could have been sort of like a bit of a dispute between the dogs, and Biscuit always come out the worst of it, if you know what I mean. Not by the other dog, but she'd probably hit him with, to brush or something to separate them. And hi, James, how are you?
James.
But this is sort of what we're just surmising, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it does really. This is the thing, though, as well. He's got into a routine now when I'm down here on my own and Chris goes out anyway. First place he goes up straight up in Callum's room, and he'll stay there till Chris comes back. So it's something to do with women. He don't like women for whatever reason. I mean, he lets me stroke him and everything, but sort of sooner than stop down here with me by himself, he'd sooner go into Callum's bedroom. And sort of, he's got a thing against women. I don't know what it is. And we reckon that's down to this lady that had him,
Because he was not well treated.
Yeah, I don't think he was well treated. And I think as well, as I've said to Chris a lot of times, she probably had Biscuit from a pup, and that if she got this older dog, obviously there was some sort of a rivalry probably going on, and Biscuit always got the brunt of the treatment, if that makes any sense. What thing with brush.
When you see how people behave with some pets, I mean, because I've been following a lot of pages, an association which is nearby for dogs, and I love that association, and because I had a dog myself, I had dogs actually, and you can't imagine how they can be sad when. I mean, I can't explain how to explain that. But
yeah, they can ill treat. Yeah. But same as we've said, I mean, there's a lot of things that point to, that he were probably mistreated.
Oh, sure.
And sort of.
He doesn't like noises. If he's really sensitive, and they have a past.
Yeah.
Even a puppy at the age of 1, for instance, not very old, can have had a past before, and if it's because the association I like is they save dogs from islands of West Indies or those islands in where people don't treat them well. They're in the street, and they
Well,
can.
yeah, it's same as I say. It's like this. I mean, you can't. Same as we've said, you can't undo the past, but you can show him that he's
Exactly,
never
you have to adapt.
he's never going to get treated
The
that
dog
way
is not
here.
a human being. It's not a human being, but it's kind of. It's
Yeah.
And
But yeah, you know, you can't understand people that
there
mistreat
so many
them.
emotions.
Yeah,
You did a good action just by saving him, because otherwise he wouldn't have been alive today, for sure.
but yeah,
There's so
I
many
mean,
dogs
Johnny
that
and Partnester both met him, and
Yep.
yeah, it's nicest dog you'd ever want to meet.
Oh, it is.
But he's looking so cute. I mean,
It's hard to believe that,
Johnny, I've got
you know.
a shih tzu dog called Buddy. He's a right timid little thing. He's only tiny, he's only about that big.
You know, it
My rabbit downstairs is bigger than my dog.
Oh, I saw a video of yours, Johnny, with the rabbit in the garden.
Oh, when I'm
You've
feeding him
got-
trophies.
You've got a lot of. I don't know what's the name of the.
Lot
So
of
the
shit in
rabbit.
the
Huh?
I've got fish, a dog, and a rabbit. And I did have a ferret, but it died.
say another
Oh,
ferret.
this is the one I saw in the video.
Just died right quick, that little ferret. I don't know. But apparently the sister to it got a lump on its side, and that one died quite quickly as well, so there might be something wrong.
I mean, plus it were an albino ferret as well, so that means that.
They breed a lot as well. You can't really control them. They're just, so a lot of them end up a bit.
And I've been following also the NHS Sheffield Children's Hospital, and they, like in every hospital for children, they have dogs, special dogs to help.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, and when you see that, it's
Yeah, like terminally ill children, they go
child
yeah,
and
go visit them in hospital. Yeah,
Only
It's
one
really
cat was
touching.
back, so well, the two died last year.
yeah. We used to have 3 cats, but Lucy was the first one to pass away.
Oh.
And she wrote a little tiny little thing. I'll have a look, see if I've got any
Akara is
photographs.
a beautiful cat, but the problem is that I'm allergic to cats. And this is not easy for me. I had a friend, she had given me her cat for the weekend, and the cat kept me awake without letting me sleep. And then I was sneezing. So
Oh, that's Tucker
Tucker is, oh wow, gorgeous, ginger, yeah.
in his best position, fast asleep.
Very
I don't know
dynamic.
really. Cats have a pretty good life. They don't have to do shit, do they? Just do what they want. So
Well, Johnny actually did me a cross for Lucy when she. That can you remember that, Johnny? That's Johnny's ferret.
And then they got
Oh.
it business.
Johnny says, open your pocket, and it went in his pocket.
Oh yeah, I put the ferret in my pocket. Yeah. But it still smells of ferret, Chris.
Oh,
Hello.
Yo, Hazy.
Hello, Izzy.
You hear me?
A little bit.
That's Benny. He passed away last year.
Ah,
Hazy knows
Oh,
about
this is
Benny.
How about that?
Yeah, a little bit.
his eyes.
Yeah, that were Benny.
You got our background.
Really? That died tragic. Well, we don't know.
You're right, echoey, Hazy.
Run over by a car.
No, he just came onto patio and he was gasping for breath and foaming at mouth and everything. And
Oh, poisoned.
yeah,
Yeah,
Poison.
that was a thought. Yeah.
You don't pop out fine and come back looking gasping. And
Yeah. But what in one respect, I'm glad he came home because a lot of cats just go and die. Yeah, but as I said, he came in my arms because we had him at 8 week, and he was my cat. So he came in my arms and he died in my arms. So I'm sort of grateful for that.
Mm.
How's it going, Daisy? Can't hear you at all now, bud.
How about now? You hear me now?
Very low.
Now.
Do you want to laugh?
Open again.
Yeah, see you later, Jason. Do you want to laugh? This is Callum with my wig
Hello.
on.
Oh,
Hello?
More like it, yeah.
Yeah, that's one to yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's Callum with my wig on.
Do you wear a wig, do you?
Hey?
Do you wear a wig?
Well, I bought it for Halloween, not this year. Not last year, year before. So, but yeah, very, very rarely. Oh, pardon
Really
me.
quiet.
I'm trying to find a picture of
really quiet?
Lucy. Hey?
Am I really quiet?
Bit low.
Just about here. Yeah, I think you've want your volume turning up just a notch or two.
I don't know what's going on.
That's perfect.
If you don't know.
Stop leaning
That's
back.
perfect. I haven't changed. I haven't done nothing.
Stop leaning back. That's what's doing it.
Wada-bada-boo.
Sit for,
Oh,
sit
I know
on
why
that,
my
right, we're all sitting up.
Hang about because I didn't put the phantom power on it. Give me a second.
Ah,
Suddenly realised. That's Chris's
That's a
sister and
technical
his
term.
mum just before she passed away.
Chris's sister. Oh.
That's it. That's Chris's mum and his sister
Ah,
How's that?
shortly before she passed away.
I know what's gonna happen now. You're gonna hear Jeanette or whoever's talking. Double.
Yeah, I've got a funny picture to show you, and this is Chris, just on Baking Live or just before I went on.
How can you hear me?
oh,
Now
no.
it's gone back to how it was before now.
Oh,
now?
dear.
How about now?
Perfect.
That is good. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Finally. Hello.
Hello.
Just drop the echo.
Is this stop the echo?
Yeah, that's all right.
Drop the echo.
That's little Lucy with Tucker.
It was before.
She's on,
Tucker?
that is Tucker with Lucy.
okay. They got on because two cats together normally.
We had
or-
three. We had three, and they were
At the same time.
all yeah. Yeah, they were all buddies basically.
There'll have been a hierarchy though.
Trying to get on board by these.
But yeah, it's like Tucker and Benny were the two male cats, and she was the only female, so they were sort of
Seducing
they
her.
were boss, but they always sort of looked out for her, if you know what I mean.
So she was the princess or the queen.
Oh yeah. Well, we reckon because there's many a time she'd come back with a pigeon, and if you see the size of Lucy and size of the pigeon were bigger than what Lucy were.
Oh,
So what we reckon they'd done is she'd either let Benny or Tucker catch it for her and bring it back and say, "Oh, look what I've got." But she sort of, you know, she weren't the one that went for it. She'd let Tucker and she'd let Tucker and Benny do all hard work and then sort of want the reward.
reward.
My Labrador, when a mouse anywhere, he'd find it and bring it to her.
Do you reckon Jack Russell's as good for that, Johnny? And all finding mice and
Jump around and that excited with it in between his legs.
oh dear. When were it? When you were it? What night were it? Wednesday night when you went to pick Tracy up.
Yeah. Oh, fucking, yeah. Pied Piper and that fucking Hamlet. About 20 rats. I'm parked in a car park, Hazy, with my lights on, right? running up and down car park, loads of them.
Well, there
I'm gonna
must
get
have been at least 5 what you seen, Johnny.
Oh, they were just coming out and going for out bins.
Oh, yeah, we used to have 'em.
And that silly twaz it got out at car and went investigating. And he says,
Well, I was live. I
he
thought,
says, if one comes running towards me, you'll hear me scream like a girl. I says, well, what you got out at car in first place for?
A few years ago, we used to have loads out the back, to the point where I
Oh,
made
literally,
traps.
no,
I looked out my back one night, and it was like, I think I counted like 11 or 12 rats.
Oh, God.
Yeah. There's all
no,
bushes.
try this, Jeanette. I parked in that same car park during the day, and another one come round during the day around bottom of the flat. Straight across.
They're everywhere. They are.
I'd shit me saying, quite literally.
Listen to this. Listen to this. One night, it was a few years ago. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd been up on the Xbox, and I'd gone out to the kitchen to get myself a drink or do something, and I heard some scratching underneath the sink.
Ooh.
And there's a rat in there because
Ooh.
I was thinking we've got a wash machine and dishwasher, and then the wall that goes outside, we've got a big hole about that big where the pipes go up, you know. At the time, I think we had a tumble dryer there, and it got through that hole. So I just closed it. I just closed the fucking door shut tight, and I'm banging on it. I had nothing on my feet. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was doing my so I'm banging on the door, thinking to try and scare it back out. You know what I mean? Took a little while, but the little fucker got out.
Hey, when Johnny was clearing to caravan out, I says, don't forget to put your hazmat suit on and put tape round you. You don't want running up your inside leg.
The bath I had that night, I'm Dettol in it.
I bought a big cage, like a rat trap cage, like for rats. It was it had a door on it.
It got behind the sofa, easy, and like shredded all my pillars.
And then you can get rid of them.
Yeah, like a humane that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't very humane because where I live, Panasonic's on the back of me, so there's loads of seagulls and shit. So I used to catch seagulls in the fucking rat trap. they would come down.
Yeah.
It was quite terrible actually because they were stuck in there like for a long time till I went and checked the trap. And they where they're trying to get out, they would ruin their beaks and stuff. It got to the point where I'd have to kill the bird as well. Like they were terrible.
Protected.
I stopped using it. I caught more birds in the rat trap than rats.
Well, it's like you're trying to do one thing, but then it's gaining attention of the seagulls as well.
Yeah.
So put a no bird sign up.
What?
Should put a no seagulls sign up.
No birds allowed.
Unfortunately, I don't think they can read, Johnny.
Once
Hey, you put a tray of fish and chips at the other end at car park and you won't have an issue. You know, you can't sit on the seaside wall, can you, with a tray of chips or boom, boom.
Yeah.
Once I was in Dublin, and you've got a lot of seagulls there, not pigeons like in Paris, where we are invaded by pigeons. And then I was speaking to someone on the bench, and she was having a sandwich, and the seagull stole her sandwich.
Yeah, they do. Oh. They'll swoop down and take your shit, man.
They'll take anything.
They done it to Jack and Harry when they were babies, both of them in Barry Island.
They took a piece of pork out of me, Yorkshire pudding.
Anything food related, and seagulls will have it.
Yeah.
I was on
Anything.
patrol.
What's the film where the seagulls say mine? Because that's what they like. Everything is theirs.
Yeah. Theirs for the taking.
I saw a video where this seagull, it walked into like a supermarket and made off with a packet.
Oh, a packet of crisps.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Shoplifting seagull.
Just waltzes in, up to crisp aisle, takes a packet of crisps, and then walks out again.
Crazy,
God knows how he. I wonder if he got somebody to open a packet for him.
I'm sure I've seen a video where a duck went and got a loaf of bread. I swear.
Loaf of bread.
I swear I've seen that video. I'm pretty sure that.
Oh, just a quick heads up if anybody hasn't been over to Azy's channel. Little Larry. Yeah. What can I say? Is that
Listen, I just teach him codes. That's what's happening. This is the beginning of something, honestly.
Honestly, he's got shades on, he's got microphone, and he's on guitar.
I've been on your channel when you, the song first, your main one, the video with more than 1,000 views.
Yeah.
Beautiful one.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Guitar, beautiful.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Is it called? Let's put it all right. When you. Yeah,
Is the main one that you have first?
Yeah.
I can't. Yes, and then your cut here.
Oh yeah, the
and your son. Oh, your son. Your little one.
This capo one is just so sharp. Yeah, I picked my guitar up. What happened? I picked my guitar up, put it on my lap, and as I gone like that, that's hooked me in the fucking eye.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be. I forgot his name now. Craig, is it Craig? Not sure. Can't remember.
The video with your little boy, your second boy, I guess.
Harry, yeah, my little one.
Oh, you can sing.
That's what I'm on about, Joel. He's just put a video up, and it says "Move over, Liam Gallagher. A Star Is Born." Honestly, it's got shades and everything on.
Yeah. Listen, I've been saying I've been saying this since before he was one. There's something special about him. He used to lay in his cot before he was one and hum Postman Pat. You know,
I'll tell you the best part about it, AZ, where it goes like that with sunglasses and.
I know.
It's sort of got, this music star down to a T. As much as he sort of goes like that.
He watches all the videos and he puts it into action, like,
But yeah, it's singing, and he's got these shades on, and all of a sudden he just goes like that.
And he's playing as well.
And while he's playing guitar.
It lasts a long time, huh? And he sings. He keeps singing. He never gives up.
Oh,
and the video, which is really nice too, is the one with you in New York, Hudson River, on the boat.
Oh yeah, the
boat. His baby. And
he was only. I think he was only 2. I think he was only 2 when we went to America.
Yeah. I thought it was Craig, but I'm rubbish at remembering names. Craig.
Oh, honestly, he's so special, man. I've been saying all his life. It's hard for me because I see what he does like on a daily basis. So I only put little snippets of stuff, and generally when I pull the camera out, he starts acting stupid. Like the video I put up today, he was acting a bit stupid. Like he wasn't playing it like he normally would. He plays that.
Yeah. He's like acting up for cameras, which
that's what he does.
Which is normal for a lad his age anyway, if you know what I mean. But
how old is he?
He's only 6.
Oh, only 6! Wow.
Yeah.
He's really talented.
Honestly, he's incredible. He's so special, man. When it comes to music and stuff, I don't say like my both boys. Jack is phenomenal at playing the drums. Jack just recorded a song all himself tonight. Played the drums, the bass, the guitar. Done it all himself. He played every instrument. They blow my mind, man. Honestly, both my kids. But Harry, from such a young age, it's just like Jack wasn't like that when he was a baby.
But it's a conversation with you because you gave him the desire or the.
Yeah, no, but Jack, I done the same with Jack. Jack, the guitar that Harry was playing in the video today was Jack's when he was 2. I got a video of Jack playing it when he was like a baby, Like Jack have had all the same instruments, all the same. I haven't treated them no different at all. But Harry, he just picked it up from being a baby, like proper from a baby.
He's like what you call a natural.
100%. Honestly, it's freaky.
It's in his DNA.
It's in his blood. He can play Wonderwall.
Yeah.
That's the next video.
People have natural talent.
Yeah. I agree. It's just a natural talent that he's got. You wait till he's Jack's age. And,
well, another 2 years. You watch him in 2 years' time. Honestly, He's going to be one of these kids, right? That you look at playing when they're little, like 10, and you're like, holy shit, how is that kid doing that? You know, like I wasn't like that when I was his age. Even Jack, Jack's way better than me when I was Jack's age. When I was Jack's age, I was shit. Jack is fantastic, like.
But this is it, you know what I mean? And it's not something that they've been pushed into.
I haven't pushed them at all.
Yeah, it's a natural.
I've given guitars. Like when Jack was 10, I took him to the music shop and bought him a nice electric guitar, which he never touched. He did first of all when I first bought it. He had a couple of chords, but then he never touched it. But then what happened then? Harry come along, and then by the time Harry was 1 or 2, Harry was like fucking strumming and playing a ukulele, like as if he was Jimi Hendrix. That's why I called him Harry Hendrix. You know what I mean?
Hi, Richard.
How are you doing?
And Jack started seeing Harry.
Hello.
And I think he started seeing like I was giving Harry attention for the music, and then Jack picked up the guitar, and before you knew it, he was a fucking wizard himself.
Well, that's it.
You know, which is great because you know what, music helps people through life. Like so,
Yeah, I agree.
I know it's a skill and a talent, and it's a tool also for life. You know,
Music's a soundtrack of my life.
It's what, Sparknest?
Music is the soundtrack of my life. You know, certain songs.
music's a soundtrack to everyone's life.
Well said.
But this is the thing, you know what I mean? There's not many people that have got that talent. I mean, I couldn't string 2 chords together, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But this is why Harry's so special, is because before he could play chords, he could make that guitar sound like the song he was playing.
Yeah.
And his strumming is on point, you know? And he can move his fingers to make it sound how he wants it to sound. Like, you know what?
The reason when he dances, he sings in your video in New Year's Day to wish everyone. Happy.
He's definitely a showman.
He feels he's a showman. Exactly.
I took him to town today to see if I could buy him a guitar, his own, because he's playing Jack's. Like that's Jack's when Jack was a baby. So now he's learning chords. I want to get him a nice acoustic guitar, you know, like by half size. And I couldn't get one anywhere. I took him into one shop, the first shop we went into, and it was a nice little guitar. So the guy's taking it out the window and give it to him. I said, "Go on, play a chord," and he just started crying. I was like, "What the fuck?" He got really embarrassed. I swear, so embarrassed, and he got really upset. And I was like, "Fuck, I gotta see you play it. No, it's gonna fit you, you know. You're only 6. Like his hand can just about get around it."
Well, you know what to do there, eh?
Yeah, got to build
one.
Exactly.
I know, because I went to three music shops, and there ain't one to fit him. The one he's got now, my mother bought it for Jack when he was a baby, and you can't get them like that no more. They're just classical ones, and I want to steal some, you know, like proper ones.
I mean, it's all right, like electric ones, but there's certain songs that you can only play on an acoustic guitar.
Well, no, you can play anything on anything, but you're right. You know, certain songs are better for acoustic, but learning, you're way better to learn on acoustic because it's harder.
Yeah. Hi, Bristy, how are you?
And you can, you know, an electric guitar, you can make mistakes, and it's very forgiving.
Yeah,
but it's not forgiving. You've got to be able to play it. You know.
But
you have to push him. You have to boost him. You have to motivate him more and more.
Yeah,
because
well,
he
motivates. You know, the truth of it is, he motivates me, man.
Great.
I wake up in the morning. I can hear him downstairs playing the guitar. Like he's done it all since he was a baby. I say all his life. He's fucking 6. But it is a lot. It's been a long time. As soon as he wakes up, he's on the guitar. You know.
Johnny's dropped off.
I thought he was going to be a drummer when he was a baby because he was always drumming, and so I bought him a set of drums. He's not a bad drummer.
He's a musician.
Yeah, he's a musician, man.
Born musician.
Yeah, it's in him. Like he can just hear it. Like
he's got an ear for music. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, Keena's woke up. Tracy's that on piss.
Nice.
She's gone on at Endo, I think.
What's a hen do? It goes cluck cluck.
Massive pistol, in other words.
What's a Shih Tzu?
She's
It's a dog you crossbreed with a.
No, it's a zoo with
Ooh,
no
boy.
animals.
Okay, then, Johnny.
Yeah, boy. That's a good joke, isn't it?
Oh dear.
My mate told me it a few years ago. During lockdown, I went and I hadn't seen him for years. I went to the lake, took Harry for a walk on the lake, Harry and Buster, and he was there. Terry Keepins, his name is, and he always used to tell jokes. And I've done a lap of lake. I was like, "Oh, what's up, Terry? I haven't seen you for ages." Had a little chat, and he's done a lap. And when we've met again, I'm like, "Oh, we got to stop meeting like this." He said, I was talking to somebody, and I couldn't. It was on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't figure out what's a Shih Tzu, but he's walking as he's saying it. And I'm like, "Oh, it's a fucking dog." And he said, "No, it's a zoo with no animals," and carried on walking. He didn't even stop. All that happened as he walked past me. I was like,
Just sort of dropped it into conversation.
yeah, but as we were like passing each other, it all happened. So like it was fucking brilliant. His timing was fucking amazing.
Oh dear.
And the thing is that for a child or for an adult, you need passion. You always need to dream any step of your life.
Yeah. You gotta have goals and
dreams.
dreams.
Yeah.
Dream. Even if dreams
I
never
think, in all honesty,
will not often come true, but you have to get that energy.
I think, in all honesty, Harry's got that much talent. He'll be snapped up at a very young age.
No, at his age.
He's fucking mind.
impressive.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, we ain't selling no souls to no devils.
We're not with you as this manager, anyway.
No, listen. Do you know I said this year my goal is to fucking start a band? Well, on Tuesday I got my first band practice. There's a band that have invited me in with them. They're looking for a singer, and they can all play. The drummer, guitarist, bass player, a keyboard player, and on Tuesday I got band practice with them.
Ooh.
Yeah, so hopefully it's fucking.
Yeah.
I get on with it.
Coming together nicely.
Yeah, so I give them a link to my YouTube channel, so they've had to listen to my music and stuff, you know. Yeah, so hopefully, fucking fingers crossed. I've never been in a band in my life. Can you believe it? Like, you know.
Well, there's always a first time for everything. You know what I mean? You never know.
Things are written in life, and you never meet people by accident. It's always meant to be, or there's a reason in everything, in the good way or bad way. But,
that's right. I believe that too.
True. Life is a question of moments. It's.
You're very. You're French, you? You're very passionate and fucking poetic.
Yes, I am, but because I'm very sensitive. I've been sensitive for many reasons. So, you know what?
Yes, she lives in Paris as well. Easy.
Yeah, we get a
But Paris is not the city of.
Well, my dad went to Paris. He said it was a shithole.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what Joel said.
Steel or Leicester.
So that's all I can go by.
Yeah, Joel said exactly the same thing, but she didn't put it quite so eloquently.
No, it's still a beautiful city. You've got a lot of monuments.
They've got to sell it to people, see, to get the tourism. So they're not going to tell you it's a shithole until you get there. It's the same as Egypt. When you go to the pyramids in Egypt, not that I've been there, but I've seen enough videos and stuff. It's terrible. Like around the pyramids, it's like a fucking, it's rubbish everywhere. It's disgusting, you know?
Oh.
But they sell it to you as the fucking.
Paris has become very dirty, but because of the mayor we have.
I mean, it's like I've seen all these adverts come on telly for Dubai. Now, knowing what I know, what transpired with Olympics and whatever, thousands of workers have died, you know, because like not following health and safety, blah, blah, blah. And that's what they paint the picture. You know, it's a glorious place to come. And as Christmas says, just out of principle, I'd never go there.
No, it is a good place to go. I had the opportunity to go there, but I couldn't.
Couldn't afford it.
My uncle lived there. My uncle, like, we had a place to stay. I just had to pay for the flights, and it was an issue with Cape with a medication because we couldn't take certain medications there.
Yeah. I've seen certain instances where they confiscate it and somebody got thrown in prison because they accused her of smuggling drugs.
Yeah. And all that was happening, so we were like, oh, it's a bit complicated, so we didn't end up going.
Yeah.
My uncle don't live there no more. He's back in Wales.
But this is the thing, I think, like, once people know the backstory of people's health conditions and know the medication that they take, to me, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, it's just a country. It's the way it
Yeah.
is. It must be a really nice place, though.
But you know what I mean? Being scared to go to a certain country because you've got to take these certain drugs with you, and then being scared of being thrown in prison, being accused of being a drug smuggler because you're taking medications with you.
I know, but don't believe everything. Like the news is there to scare you and tell you something for a reason. Don't believe the fucking news for one.
But
Don't.
you know what I mean. But this is another thing. What I disagreed with is when World Cup were on, they were stopping and taking these LGBT rainbow hats off people. Yeah, you were looking. If you looked in the stadium, there were people with all sorts of these same mats. Yeah, they were taking, and confiscating people's hats off them just because they were a rainbow coloured hat.
Well, they just wanted a reaction in the real world, so that's why they tell you some shit on the telly. Honestly, it's all nonsense, man.
Well, basically, a bunch of
See you later, John.
homophobes.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
what happens on telly.
To me, I got the impression it were, one rule for one and one rule for another.
Yeah, I think you only get a roasting. You only get one version of the news.
That's it.
They only want to show you what they want to show you.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, right. This. I mean, put it this way. I mean, I don't care what race, colour, whatever. Your sexual origin.
Nobody do.
You know what I mean? I don't care one iota. But when a country as a whole discriminates against you for being, gay, lesbian, or whatever, you know what I mean?
Is that?
Eh?
Qatar. I thought it was Qatar where they had
Well, it's Qatar, yeah.
Well, if it's a religious thing, then it's a religion, isn't it? It's if a
It is really. If that's their rules, that's their rules. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And that's the end of it.
exactly.
But this is the thing. None of foreigners follow our rules when they come to our country.
Listen, this
Well,
is the
because
thing.
we're
Listen to what
lackadaisical, aren't
listen. Let me break it down for you for a second. Yeah, it's a fucking sport that people are playing. It's a game of football, and the people watch it. Now they're putting in a country that's going to offend people because of their rules. It's a fucking game of football.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
now
that's
that
what's
game of
been-
football has been taken out of context to make one country hate another country.
That's basically what everybody was saying.
It's nonsense.
They're there to do a job, and that is play football. Nothing else should come into it.
Yeah.
End of. You know what I mean?
It's made to divide people. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because as long as we're divided, then the people that are controlling us will be able to control us. Because we're not thinking about what's actually going on. The thing is, we're in a system that we can never get out of. Like, we're never going to get out of this. It is what it is. It's going to take something fucking drastic for it to change. We need a system because it'd be chaotic if there wasn't. But the system is corrupt, and a lot of people are suffering because of it. We can make a world where nobody needs nothing. Fucking, we got the intelligence and the manpower. Like, it's fucking nonsense. So annoying, honestly.
But I've always said this. I've always said this about any political party. They all shit in the same pot or piss in the same pot.
Listen, I think it's all. I think.
good picture.
I think it's all nonsense. I think all the
It's
countries
a metaphor, Joel.
they're all pretending to be fucking fighting, and they
But I agree with you.
their own
Anton.
people. That's what I think.
Yeah, well, they slag each other off, don't they? They always, Labour always
Well,
slag
They're
themselves
sending,
off
they're sending their kids to war.
Look
Just
at
to
Mr.
keep the illusion
Clean,
real.
nice and clean and cleaner than clean. Got slapped with a thing for not wearing his seatbelt at back at car.
No, Rishi boy.
Yeah, saying
That's
more.
what I'm talking about that nonsense. making you talk about nonsense. It's nonsense.
But
Come
I'm
on,
just
don't
saying,
you
any
think
mere mortal gets caught not having the seatbelt on. Yeah, slap where you're fine.
I know,
So
but listen,
why shouldn't it be fined like every other Joe blogs in country?
Yeah,
what if he was fined? He could pay it. It's not a big deal.
He has been fined.
It was
Like
meant. You're meant to be talking about it. That's what I'm talking about. We're all going, oh,
In
these.
this world, you have to protect yourself from other people. You have just to.
Yeah, just
to be
realize
able
you're on this
to,
fucking.
stay
You're in this
back
world
and,
on your own. Protect yourself and live as long as you can.
That's what
Well,
I
this
do.
is it. What I'm saying is, anybody else, why shouldn't it be, prosecuted?
He has
Like,
been. It's been.
Anybody else.
Listen to what you're talking about, though. It's the Prime Minister, and he's on the news, and it's meant to happen. Like that debate is designed. It was planned. It's a program. It's like you're meant to be.
Well, let's say you got
purpose.
Let's say you got caught without a seatbelt. Is it going to be on news? No.
Yeah, but it's meant to fill up your fucking head with some nonsense while something else is going on. It's like, look at this hand, on this end.
I couldn't hear shit, me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're talking about it, so you do.
Yeah, but our principle is, nobody's above the law. Nobody's above the law.
Yes, they are. Honestly, the whole thing is corrupt the fuck. I've been on the bad side of the law. Lots, it's all nonsense, man.
Well, while we're talking about the law, how about this police officer, serial rapist, and they've only just caught him and
well, there you go.
Throw keys away.
Exactly. There you go.
That is just, an instance of the system being corrupt.
That's also another instance of them giving you a story that makes you go into a mindset that they want you to be in. Do you think there's not fucking police officers getting caught for rape on a fucking regular basis that never make the news?
No.
Well, there are. Yeah. Do you think there's not corrupt police officers?
Well, no, yeah. I mean, I know. But they're just not. They think this is another instance.
Yeah, it's on the news.
They're above the law.
It's on the news for a reason, and it's
because they're abusing the position of being a police officer. They think they're above the law, but they're not.
Yeah. Well, they are the law.
But
yeah,
not anymore.
It's, in every single walk of life, you're gonna have old people that do all the stuff, all the naughty stuff.
Whatever job you're in, you're going to get pervs, paedophiles, rapists,
everything. Exactly.
Regardless whether police or not.
Yeah.
And I agree with that, Richard. Yes, I do agree.
Firemen, nurses, doctors, they're going to be all in everywhere. It's just people's where they are. And it's not got worse.
I've seen a video where there's a list of all the people who went to that Epstein's Island. You know that all the people have been to that Epstein's Island? It's the fucking whole world. All the people that you love and entertain you, and all the people that are telling you what to do, they're all going there, apparently. But then I got to take that with a pinch of salt, because you got to understand it's all being fucking,
And as you said it right the other day, Richard, back in the days, if you wanted to drive a girl home, there was no problem. Now you can be accused of.
If you saw a girl walking home when I was 18, 30 odd years ago, and you stopped to give her a lift, you give her a lift on that end of it. If you did that today, you'd be reported and arrested. You would. They'd say you were.
But it's like this.
Unless you made allegations.
But it's like this. The whole thing.
But there are a lot of women making allegations, it's fucking terrible. Destroy people's lives, man.
This
They're
is
all
the
famous
thing
people that
with
make
the
allegations,
thing with
yeah.
Prince. What's his name?
Harry,
No,
Andrew.
Yeah,
Let's
it's all
do
been.
the whole family.
I think they've swept it under the carpet, but yeah, he's paid her, or Queen rather paid
They
her
all get
off.
away with it. Listen, they all
And-
get away with it.
And
All of them.
I always say there's no smoke without fire.
Listen, they all get away with it. Sometimes there is smoke without fire. There is.
Yeah, you only need to look at the likes of what's he called off Coronation Street. Him who plays Kevin, he got accused. He got his house smashed, his car.
Many
smashed,
men
his
have
windows
taken their
smashed.
lives because they've been accused of shit
And-
like
Well,
that.
look
He
at
was
him
down
now.
in
It
the
aged
You know how many
him
women-
overnight.
Do you know
It
how many
aged him.
women? Do you know how many women accuse
Ken
men of
Marlowe,
rape and
another
then get
one.
found
He
out
got
that they were
accused.
lying or admit that they were lying? And do you know when that happens? I think that the women that accuse the men should get a sentence that a fucking rapist would
Yeah.
get.
And
Yeah.
it should be made public from day one.
Yeah, and fuck those bitches, man. No, I'm not even joking, man. Fuck
Mind
them.
your language.
They put the bloke's name in paper straight away.
Nah, fuck those bitches.
But I mean, it's like this with Cliff Richard.
Yeah, look at him.
I was gonna say they swept on him like flies round a heap of shit.
Listen,
And
they're
they're
all at it, man. They're all at it.
allegations.
It wrecks people's lives. They should
Yeah.
be more careful.
And then when this is the thing, when women are genuinely raped, they're not believed, and that is the reason why.
They
Because
shouldn't
there's so
release
many
details.
Well,
false allegations.
Well, they
They
are
shouldn't
if
release
it's, you know.
details of
Sure,
any
Janet.
party until they've been convicted. That's
But
the way to do
yeah,
it. If they arrest a famous person tomorrow, until he's convicted, they shouldn't release.
Well, do you know
his
what?
name.
Now, two people can meet in a club and then go back to their place, whatever, and something can fucking happen. And then the next morning, the girl can wake up and on her way home, she could think to herself, oh, I didn't really want that to happen, really.
Yeah.
And then go to the police and say, oh, do you know what? I fucking didn't really want that to happen. And then the fucking dude gets locked up.
yeah.
It's fucking nonsense, man.
I mean, look at that thing with Cliff Richard. Helicopters were circling and everything before
Yeah,
police
that's-
even
that's
turned up.
ridiculous with that.
I don't know what you're on about with Cliff Richards. What did he do?
It were
Oh,
actually
yeah,
it were on BBC, I think.
Not 5 years ago.
It was quite a while ago. News helicopters and everything were flying around his place even before police got there. So how did they know?
Only got 4 million for that.
I
though.
don't even know.
He got 4 million for that. He sued them.
That's fucking
Well,
insane.
rightly so.
He sued police. He did for that.
But yeah, you
Well,
know,
like, the media got a tip off that he was going to get arrested, and they were there first.
they must have done because the police, the news helicopters, and they were honestly parked out on his.
That goes to show you can't even trust the police because that's an inside job.
You know, before police even got there to raid his house, there were all news stations, news helicopters, you name it, and they all filmed it.
Unfortunately, it's just a way of the world we live in now.
Exactly.
Everything.
Yeah,
You can't do
even
anything now without it being plastered all over bloody
It's a
internet.
crazy world.
Could you imagine growing up, being a fucking teenager and all, and doing your 20s and
Yeah.
and half your 30s when everyone had a phone? Oh, that would have been terrible.
Right. Imagine the stuff that'd be on the internet. Bloody hell.
Yeah, up until 25, there was no camera phones for me or
But,
anything.
but,
like that.
but the thing is, and this is like a sort of saying, thank God we were born before internet were you know,
Yeah,
were invented.
I'm glad of that as well.
There's no evidence of his misdoing in his younger years.
I couldn't even imagine what sort of footage I would have.
People say there's more criminals and pervs and all that about. There's not. It's just that we hear about them now.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, this is the thing as well. And I was saying this other week. When I were a kid, you'd go out, you'd be down fields, you'd go tadpoling, you know, and you knew as soon as street light comes on, that was time to go in.
These days, we go on a tap
And
all along.
yeah, Nowadays, you don't even let your kids out.
That is one thing that has changed. I wouldn't walk through the town centre late at night. Now, never mind a kid.
No.
Especially Blackburn near me. No way. Because a car full of them will just pull up and say, look, we're having your phone, we're having your wallet. And
hotel to value.
Stop it. That's not going to fucking happen to you.
You know.
Listen,
I'm not saying never could. I don't care where anybody lives.
Yeah,
that's the way of the world today. Because Chris won't even go in town centre or anything. On his own.
I wouldn't go to Blackburn.
Yeah, don't be scared to go out, man. Don't be scared to go out because the chances of something happening to you is fucking slim.
No,
honestly. And if you're gonna get robbed, you're gonna get robbed. Just say okay.
They pull up in cards and they just tell you what they're taking off you, and if you resist,
but this is the thing. I mean, I've heard. Well, going back to hearing so many stories, they'll still either shoot you or knife you, even after you've given your things up. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
we
listen
have
to me now.
Things as well in Blackburn.
Listen to me now. Do you know the people who are getting stabbed and shot? They're involved in crime. It's very rare a normal person like you guys that just gets fucking shot or stabbed for no reason. Like it do happen, but it's very rare. The people that are actually getting stabbed, they're involved in shit. They're getting stabbed for a reason.
Well, about
honestly, I've lived that life. I've been.
How about that girl that got gunned down on Christmas Eve? She was an innocent victim, and the guy had modified a gun to make it like an assault weapon.
Well, that happened like that. You can't.
You know, she were out enjoying herself on Christmas Eve.
News channels put that fear into the whole fucking generation. Like not the whole generation, the whole area of where you live. Like you just said, Rich. You don't want you get robbed and they're not gonna come and take your shit, mate. You're living in a fear. 90% or 99% of the time, there's only 1% that it could actually happen. 99% of your time, you're fearing something that's just a fucking thought.
Edward says if you're going to get mugged, make sure you hand them over the meeting.
Don't honestly.
I hope Edward, Chris can't give me away.
No, honestly, no one's. They ain't coming to get your phone and all that. And if they are going to take your phone, let them take your phone. Don't resist if you're not going to be.
No, I'd never do that anyway. I'd say, here, take it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not worth losing my life over. You know, get it.
And honestly, all this losing your life over it, it's very fucking rare that's going to happen. So rare.
But
you know, don't let the fucking media give you fear.
But yeah, it's as we keep saying.
I live in Cardiff. I live in a rough place. Where I live is rough as fuck. You know, I come where I live now is a bit better than where I come from. But I lived in the proper fucking ghetto, like.
It's the way of the world. That's the problem at the moment. It's the world. It's the way of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
the world's had a massive shit. The whole world shit on us for the last 3 years, really. And we're just trying to make sense of it all now. And most of us everyone's probably fucking got post-traumatic stress because of it. The whole fucking world, it's got some sort of post-traumatic disorder. I'm telling you, because everyone's expecting something to fucking come and shit on us again, anyway.
And for those who have children, it's really worrying.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Terrible. To have a 6-year-old in this shit is terrible.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's hard enough having grown-up children. I mean, our Callum's 20.
I've got 18-year-old twin girls, and when they go out on a Saturday night, I'm cringing.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine. I got a 17-year-old that just went out now for a few hours with his mate skateboarding. And it's, you know, it's bad enough that. 2 fucking twin girls, they're going to get attention.
Richard's had kittens several times.
Wow.
I couldn't even imagine, mate. Fucking hell.
The only good thing is I don't live with him, so at least whatever happens, I don't hear about it until the day after.
Well, I mean, it's still.
But it's only sort of the nature of being a parent. You worry about your kids.
Coming in now, I can hear them coming in.
Yeah.
Well, he can rest in our he's back.
I can chill out.
When they go out, they always go around Darwin, which is like it's a really busy place, lots of clubs and stuff. But there's
Jack, do me a favour, bring me up a can. Bring me up a can. Perfect timing, on it.
Poor lad's only just come in and he's shouting, bring me a can.
You gotta fucking earn his keep.
I like Pixie saying, what
Listen,
you
I
say,
don't get him to do
Well,
nothing.
it's
He
wrong
brings me a can.
and
I'm making
robbing
big
you.
shit for me. So one,
But
now
yeah,
and
I
again.
mean, it don't matter whether it's girls or boys. You're bound to worry about your kids,
Where'd you go?
whether they're boys or girls.
Do what Crocodile Dundee said and said, "That's not a knife. This is a knife," and pulls out that.
He's got one behind him, but I think he's got one a bit bigger than that.
Quid. And they didn't seem that good. They seemed a bit bitty, as if like people had been wearing them. Well, like Nirvana and all that.
There's just certain areas I would not walk around in, and I would not walk around
Yeah,
Blackburn
they
late
would.
at night. Darwin,
I wonder you
no problem, because it's absolutely
anyone from anywhere else. Like,
police late on.
But yeah, just talking about your knife collection, Easy.
my knife. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one behind you. You've got one bigger than that, haven't you?
No, that's the one.
Oh, that's the one, is it?
I won that on Dizzy's raffle, didn't I?
That round with you.
I made the board for it to go on. I shouldn't
It's a
really
nice
show it off.
collection. Oh,
Pretty naughty. That knife, that's a knife that's about that big.
But
Shall I show you it?
yeah, go on.
sure.
I shouldn't.
But a knife is like a weapon to me. And
But I mean,
tell me,
the thing is,
wow, oh la la.
it's on a board, and it's yeah, they don't use it.
It's like look at the size of it.
But I hope he's not using it.
Like Rambo.
Rambo
Now
knife.
that is a knife.
That's a fucking knife, mate.
That's a cooking knife, yes, for
This
sure.
is a
Cooking knife.
But the same as that, the thing is, it's mounted on a board. It don't leave that place, so it's not offensive.
No, I won
in
it.
any
I won
way.
it in a raffle. I won it in a raffle. So it got sent to me.
Raffle.
Never left my house. You know.
But yeah.
Well, we're first prize an AK-47.
Like I said, I
Dad
got
is
my
back
fingers
in
straight.
bed, so no
Craig
problem.
says
It's a
he's
nice
taking
boy.
his 7-year-old to karate lessons. It will save me going to prison.
Maybe he should do karate. He should do karate lessons
I
himself.
tell you something, and I keep telling you this. Chris used to do boxing, and it started when he were at school, and he got picked on because his name's Pixie, or his nickname's Pixie. Plus, he was born in Kenya, so they used to call him a white N-word.
The word that rhymes with bigger.
Yeah. Well, they used to call him that. So his dad enrolled him in a boxing club, right. I mean, you wouldn't think this of him, but yeah. Anyway, so we went to school one day and they started on him, and ringleader of this gang that were picking on him. Chris went up to him, went boom, punched his lights out. Safe to say, they never picked on him again.
Quite the opposite. They probably said, "Oh."
And this other guy out the group went up to Chris afterwards, and he says, "Kudos to you." He says, "It took guts to do that." He says, "Just tell me," he says, "if anybody ever picks on you again," he says, "and I'll have them."
Nice. That's the fucking way.
So yeah, you know.
If you punch a bully in the face, he'll think twice next time.
But this is it, and this is exactly the sort of, mindset that his dad had got. Go and take boxing. If they know you're boxing, they'll not pick on you. But yeah, punched his lights out, went down like a sack of spuds.
Yeah. So where?
The hardest to get it up to me.
Probably the ringleader.
Yeah, they never bullied him after that.
It's good to know that he's boxing. Because,
But yeah, he hasn't got the moves nowadays,
never-
Joel, because he's put a bit of, he's got a bit podgy.
I've had the odd fight in my life, one or two, or 500.
I've got some weight behind it though.
But yeah, you know, you've heard the thing fly. What or is it? Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He's a
Fly
fly
like
like,
a butterfly, sting like a bee.
yeah. Well, Chris is saying that Dumbo.
Does he
Big
float like a
carry a
house
big
brick
stick.
and sting like a fucking custard cream?
But yeah, it's put a few pounds on since then. Let's just say so. Yeah, but yeah, not as swift on his feet.
I used to look like Arnold. I look like Penfold now.
Which Arnold?
That reminds me.
No. That is for sure. He says not Schwarzenegger. I says that's for sure.
You just said the N word.
You're back.
No.
You just said the N word, Jeanette.
Well, I don't like to hear it. I don't like to say it, and I don't like anybody being called it. You know what I mean?
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
He's Austrian.
Austrian.
He isn't. Oh, no, that's who is it? That's Crocodile
Say his name
Dundee.
again, Jeanette. What's his name?
Austrian.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You said it again.
That's
Well,
his
how do you
name.
pronounce it then?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I did say nigger.
You said it again. What the fuck?
Oh dear.
Anyway,
I'm taking a snippet of this fucking live show. Send it to the police.
whatever.
The only laws we break are the laws of nature. And they don't enforce them.
Do you know when I was in Aldi, Lidl's, they had these heat gun laser things.
What?
Temperature.
It's
Oh,
like
temperature.
tells you the temperature.
Oh no.
83.1. But I don't. I don't
That's low, isn't it? 33.1.
What?
know.
It's only his forehead.
Oh.
What did it say?
Don't know, can't see.
84.6.
It's a bit better.
A lower place like your
Let's see how hot my balls are.
armpit. Or
I was thinking more of your armpit.
Oh yeah, whatever.
that's the place where they take your measurement, temperature,
33.
up your arsehole.
You want me to stick that up
Your
my ass?
anal.
No, we don't.
You can, actually, you should do stick it where the sun doesn't shine.
But yeah,
Okay, in your mind. I'll put it in your mind.
that is only for animals, where you stuff it up the rectum.
I ain't sticking nothing up no animal's rectum.
No, that's how they take an animal's temperature.
You know,
by
you know, a
shoving
few
a
years
thermometer
ago-
up its rectum.
A few years ago, when Buster got a bit sick, we took him to the doctor. I took him to the doctors. I took him to the vet. And he was a little bit fucking growly back. Like, he didn't like the vets and all that. So the vet, you know the fucking sample bottles, the tubes where you piss in? You know, like the ones the doctor gives humans?
Yeah.
He gave me one of them and said, if you can collect a urine sample from him. I was like, are you fucking old now? I'm like, what the fuck are you fucking insane? He's like, oh, well, we're going to need one. I'm like, what am I supposed to like follow him round? And then when he's sticking a piss on something, try and fucking get that.
I don't know.
And do you know what happened then? Buster pissed in there. Like he was getting all fucking agitated and he ended up
Yeah.
pissing. So the doctor or the vet fucking got a syringe and he's sucking it up off the floor. He's sucking the piss up off the floor.
Well, that saved you a job anyway.
Well, I was never going to be fucking trying to catch some of Buster's piss.
What is the German word for a bra? I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you something, AC.
For what's contained in a bra.
I like your cakes here. Ooh la la.
Oh, you like Kate's hair?
Yeah.
It looks like a wig, don't it?
It looks nice.
Oh,
It suits her.
It looks like a nice wig.
Have you got a new woman in your life?
I got a new bird. She's fucking nightmare.
Stop them from flopping.
Is it a seagull or a pigeon?
Oh
Or is
dear.
it mallard?
Oh.
No, they do look nice.
I think it suits her. It does suit her very much
I
so.
wasn't expecting it though. That was the last thing I expected. Sent me a picture and she looked like the fucking hairdresser. I was like, what the fuck's going on there?
She's got curls in it. She's got curls in her hair like Hilda Ogden
Oh dear.
or Nora Batty.
She's a family friend. Well, the hairdresser, her auntie's married to my uncle now, who's the one who lives in Dubai. Well, they used to live in Dubai. She
There
went
you
over
go,
there.
look. That's Kate, look. It's like a chestnut brown, she told me. She says it's it does suit her though, honestly.
It's nice. First time I've ever seen that photo.
Oh, God, another one from Gordo.
What is German word for virgin? Oh God. I'm sure you're gonna tell us
Heinz Branson. Is it Richard Branson?
German word for
what I mean.
Richard.
Gut and tight.
No. That's a talk setting, when you're tightening fasteners.
I was showing everybody these earlier on AZ, and Callum. It come up in Callum's whatever, but he sent it to me.
What? I don't know what whatever it is, Janet. Oh, it's Facebook.
It's a Pickering thing you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, that's an advert on his Facebook. This is what happens. Yeah, let me tell you. The advert goes into Facebook and picks everyone called Pickering and sends them a fucking hoodie that says Pickering.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand it's a Pickering thing.
But yeah, I'd not be ordering from them. Cost it 20 quid for a mug.
For a mug.
They must think I'm a mug if they're going. I'm going to order
you
one.
you could make your own. And
Yeah,
12 quid.
exactly. But at 35.
Listen. Years ago, there was a website called poetry.com, and you could put your poems on. So I put two of my poems
Are you
on.
okay, Darkness?
Yeah,
I put two of my poems
That's
on.
my uncle, that is.
You're non-relative.
Then they sent me a letter. It was back when you would have a letter, not an email. They sent me a letter saying, "Oh, you've entered two of your poems to our website, and we think they're fantastic, and we want to stick them in a book." So then they give you the price of the book. So what they do, everybody that says yes, because I was like, "Holy fuck, they're gonna put my poem in a book." Like I want to have that book. You know what I mean? But what they do, they send that to everybody that's put a poem. And when they get enough people to say, "Yeah, I want to buy that book," they just put all those poems in their book and sell them the book. It's genius.
Yeah.
Genius idea.
What is the difference between a hormone and a vitamin? I don't know.
Hormone in bed.
What?
So what is it, the difference between a hormone and vitamin?
Can't hear a vitamin.
A vitamin.
Yeah. If you're wondering, Joel, that's behind Park Nest is the infamous Ronnie Pickering. Now, if I'd got a pound for every time I've been asked if I'm a relation to him, I'd be a millionaire by now.
Do you really all the time?
He
That would piss me off. I would
was
change
road
my
raging
fucking
against a
name.
cyclist.
There's a town called Pickering.
Yeah.
There is.
Oh, you'd be surprised. There's a Pickering sheds as well. They make sheds. Pickering sheds.
Footballer in the championship called
Called
Pickering.
Pickering, yeah.
I'm not sure if your Superman background's giving me a headache.
It's the beginning of fame.
No.
I can
Not
feel,
really.
I can feel something happening.
You know, Andy Warhol said about fame. Said everyone will be famous for.
Fucking hell, are you trying to freak me out? What the fuck? That's a bit
Yeah.
better. I mean,
Do you
that
like
is-
that one better?
that's
We
better.
are living in
Well, I'll tell you what.
a wonderful
We'll
land.
go with the
Wonderland.
Love Arts theme.
Wonderland.
That's better, I think.
But yeah, you know, there's infamy and then there's infamy. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that.
Infamy.
Yeah. I don't want that kind of infamy. Thank you very much.
Oh, dear.
Oh, we've heard that one millions of times, Edward. 2 men broke into a drugstore, stole all the Viagra. Police are put an alert out to be on lookout for 2 hardened criminals.
Well, there was a story once where a dwarf dude was pretending to be a psychic dwarf broke into some place and robbed jewels or something, and then the police put a thing on the news saying there was a small, medium, at large. Not to approach.
James has said saying that he's been asked if Mel Gibson's his dad. So yeah, he knows the paying of being. Are you any relation to Ronnie Pickering? Hey, I'm only a Pickering by marrying a Pickering, not
What about that? What about that one?
Have you ever pickled anything? Jeanette, have you ever pickled anything?
He keeps on saying, do you know this couple went to England in 1985?
Say that again.
Have you ever pickled anything?
No, I can't say as I have.
You've never been a picker in pickling.
I knew what was coming, but no, I am.
What was your birth name, Janet? Birth name.
What's your
maiden name?
The unmarried name.
Oh yeah.
Do you really want to know?
Oh no, we'll keep us in suspense forever.
Oh, suspense.
We do now.
Bone.
Bone.
B-O-N-E.
You know Bone.
Oh,
yeah.
Right,
Boney Maroney and
I've never ever heard anyone's surname Bone ever in my life.
Well, you have now.
Is that a real surname, Bone?
Yeah.
Hands up if you ever heard that ever in your life. No one's ever heard that ever. That's insane. That's a crazy name, man.
Yeah, but you married before, weren't you?
Yeah. That's sort of my maiden name is Bone.
When you were in school, what was your name?
Jeanette Bone.
Oh, okay. No, Packner said you were married before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Before that.
I have been married.
But you couldn't wait to get married.
Look at Packner with all the gossip.
I'll tell you, I've had, all ginger jokes because I'm a ginger as well.
Oh, you want a ginger bone?
Ginger nuts and Boney Maroney and you name it.
I've never ever heard the surname Bone ever in my
life.
life.
I haven't. It's very unusual, is that?
It's honest.
Gordo says we're a boner. No.
You must have been. Can't have been so many in phone book.
I don't know. Well, my dad. It was like from my dad's side, obviously. There were 8 of them.
It's not a common name. I've never heard of it.
No one's ever heard it. Honestly, no one's ever heard the name Bone. I don't care.
I've come across some
Obviously, some people have.
Listen. There's well, she's dead now, but there was a woman in Nottinghamshire, or place where I live, and they called her Lil Bone, but she was only a bone because she married my uncle. And the question that I always got: are you related to Lil Bone? Yeah, she used to be my auntie. She was married to my uncle.
Any man alive.
You know what I mean? Hey?
Was you related to her? Yeah.
She married my uncle, but then they got divorced, so she was my ex-auntie.
And why was she famous?
She did a lot for charity. She was a bit abrasive. She was a bit sort of,
So did Jimmy Savile.
Straight John Ball. She says it as she saw it. That's probably where I got it from. But anyway, you know what I mean? She did a lot. She raised a lot of money. She was a big darter. She played darts a lot. Yeah. And she used to go in tournaments and raise a lot of money for charity.
Did you appear on Indoor League? Because I did that was first TV programme to feature darts.
Oh, don't start. I've had that as well, Gordo. Them bones. Yeah, I've had that as well.
Neck bones connected to your spine bones.
Yeah.
My bone connected to
You name it, I've had it.
Do you know my hip bone's connected to my finger bone?
Mm.
I had a fight once and I shattered that knuckle, and there's a big scar. Can you see the scar at my finger? They took bone from my hip, like a bone graft, and fixed that knuckle.
Well, you can't beat Chris's. He what did you do to your finger? He
Are you sure I can't beat Chris's? Because I'm pretty sure I fucking can.
No, I mean that which sugar cane.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That one. So stopped the sugar cane. It went straight from the.
Yeah. He didn't come back from Kenya till he was 7 years old, and he says he rat in sugar cane fields and he snapped a piece and it went straight through his finger.
Ooh.
And that were a piece of sugar cane.
Is that worse than having your hip bone in your fucking finger? I don't think so.
No. Well, you didn't feel it, did you?
Yes. I had a pin through it for fucking months holding it together.
I mean, you didn't feel them take it from your hip bone, did you?
No, but I felt it shatter when I punched my mate on top of the head.
Exactly.
What happened? I had a fight with my friend. He put something in my pint, and then it got silly. Oh, like a little wind up, got silly. We gone outside in the pub, and he fucking come hit him, and he ducked, and I fucking hit the top of his head. He was in bed for 3 days, and I still only skimmed his head.
Oh,
but I had to have an operation, so we're both fucking idiots. You know, it's a stupid fight.
To be young and reckless.
Yeah. Stupid.
I can't tell you all injuries I've had.
Young and stupid. Like I say, you can't be old and wise if you ain't young and stupid.
Well, this is it. I mean, I put my foot through a pane glass. You know, like these small panes indoors.
Yeah.
Next door neighbours having their ass all done up. Chuck these doors.
Asshole done up. What did you say? Well,
Watching the way I talk. Well, I could make fun of you, but I don't.
Yeah.
Go on, man. If you can, listen. If you can make fun of me and you know, you are missing out. Fuck.
But anyway, they was having their accommodation all. And they took these doors out of backyard. Well, me being me, I just went running up and jumping about on these doors. And I put my foot through one of these small panes. Sliced top of my big toe off.
Oh, fuck. I put my hand through a double glazing window once. My mate was locked out of his flat. And I said, I'll get you in. So I got a house brick. And I was drunk. We've been drinking 100% proof vodka. I had a house brick, and I only wanted to tap the window. You know the small double glazing windows in the bathroom, the one that opens up like that? I just wanted to tap it and break it. But I gave it a bit too much force, and my fucking whole hand went in with the house brick. Look at that. Look at that scar.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
And look at this.
And another one I did.
Yeah.
And it was same neighbour. And they've all
that opened up like a fucking.
They've all come. They've all come back.
Oh,
They've all come back the rage now. Can you remember them square white pot sinks? They're all the rage now.
Yeah.
Well, they had one of them took out. Guess who tripped and fell on it and cut a chunk out the knee? Yeah.
My nan used to have one of them out the back garden.
They used to call them. They're called Belfast sinks.
Yeah.
Well, sort of back in the day, they ripped theirs out, you know, and now they're all coming back, you know, it's all the rage now, but yeah, they chucked it out of backyard. It sort of must have broke as they chucked it out, and guess who slipped and took a chunk out the knee? Yeah.
Akagodo doing kung fu with fucking Hazy in the fucking comments.
But yeah, that was sort of, you know, the young and reckless. What I'm talking about, you know, I couldn't.
Yeah, that's when
you don't have a caring world. You don't
look after their kids.
You don't think of your actions until something happens. You know what I mean? Hey, I could top that. I know. I could top that one.
I don't believe it. Did you have a titty cut off?
I trod on a plug, and the plug were embedded in sole of my foot.
Listen, I got a story you can beat.
And I had to go to hospital because...
Joel, this is what our plugs are like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And
yeah, I should know your angle file.
And as we pulled it out, all flesh come out with it. So I got like 3 things in before I had to go to hospital for that one and have it sewn up.
I'm not sure I should tell you this story.
I'll take it anyway.
Oh, fuck it, I will. When we were kids, we were like fucking 13, 14-ish. There was a gang of us who lived on the estate, and there was a woods just across from where we lived. And this one summer, we were making like a den, and we had this fucking place all set out, the den and everything. But there was like a bit of a track that got to it. So what we decided to do, because we watched the Goonies and shit.
As you do.
We got a board, yeah, that was like this fucking big, and a load of 6-inch nails, nailed them all through the board so they're all sticking out, flipped the board upside down so the nails are sticking upwards, put it on the track. Like it wasn't like a main, a really bad used track, but it was a little divert from the proper track. Covered it in leaves, said to all the boys, right, be careful now when you're coming past here, because obviously the nails is the booby trap. Everyone's like, yes, we got it. We're doing something, collecting wood or whatever, and somebody said, run, everybody run. So we run back to the fucking den. We've all run around the piece of wood, except for my mate Martin, who fucking stood straight on it. It went straight through his foot. And he screamed. We're like, what the fuck? He's like, we've turned around and it's stuck to his foot. Like, we had to take him home. We had to take him home with his board through his shoe and through his foot.
Oh, dear.
Like, a for real fucking booby trap that worked. And we're like, it was proper fucked up.
But yeah, I've had all sorts. You name it. But in my younger days, obviously.
A lot of injuries when I was a kid. I
Well,
put my
finger
in a light socket.
yesterday and ripped all my knee open. That was just in snow yesterday.
Oh dear. Oh, that looks.
Safety wouldn't have lasted 2 seconds in the 70s.
No. I mean, we were on about other night about programs that wouldn't be allowed nowadays, and what's his name? Alf Garnett would do one on them. He were a right character. He were.
He was brilliant.
It couldn't be any less tasty.
What it does, all that does, it shows the attitude of the times for the nation. You know what I mean? Like what was tolerated. Could you imagine being like a black man in this country and that was on the TV when you sat there fucking having your dinner?
You know, we were talking about Love Thy Neighbour, I mean, which were like a white family and a black family, and they used to call one another, you know what I mean? That wouldn't be allowed to happen nowadays.
Yeah.
What's that film? They did a film. What was it? Alf Garnett Chronicles or something?
I don't know.
Alf Garnett Saga.
But listen, that was a life. That generation was brought up in a different time. Like you can't unprogram.
You know, Alf Garnett were everything. They were homophobic. They were racist. You know what I mean? They were.
Well, that was just how.
Well, one thing it was anti-Semitic.
Well, yeah.
That was the time. So if you're brought up in a household that's teaching something constantly, that's your core beliefs. You can have different views as you grow up, but your core belief will have that in it.
That's it. You know, I mean, this is, and even sort of, we were talking about on the buses, half at stunts that they used to pull. You won't be able to get away with it nowadays.
No, I can say if you put a stop to
How about
it.
Benny Hill?
The world.
They were mentioned and all.
Too far the other way now.
Alfred Hawthorne Hill.
Oh, it's crazy. The world is crazy at the moment.
I'm too far now.
Butler.
It needs settling down. Like somebody needs to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is a society that we've come to. You can't say anything.
You can. You can say whatever you want.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. You're scared to say things because it might be took the wrong way.
Correct.
As long as as long as when you say something, you've got no malice. It's no.
That's it. That's it.
You know.
You only need to look at these soaps now and the likes of Emmerdale. That is so far away from a Yorkshire village. It's painful. You know what I mean? It's nothing like a village in Yorkshire.
But this is the thing. Originally, it was called Emmerdale Farm, and then it sort of got to a point where there weren't hardly any farming in it.
Well,
So that's when they changed the name to Emmerdale.
there's hardly anybody straight in it.
That's Ben Hill, isn't it?
You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. They've gone too far the other way.
I know, but listen to what you're talking about. Fucking, it's a soap. It's there to make you feel emotions that you're not supposed to feel because there's no need for it. So people are all stressed out. The fucking Dirty Den's dead or something. Like Angie's fucking gonna lose the pub. Like real life people. Are
No.
Yeah, they
Not
do.
me.
People take soaps for real, and they're talking about it with their friends. Oh, what's happening? And it's terrible, isn't it? What's happening with the fucking baby and all this shit? It's fake as fuck. It's making you feel some fucking negativity. Honestly, don't watch that shit, man. Turn off your TVs.
But having said that, just recently, Coronation Street, we're doing a story about, a racist sect. We're radicalising.
The Ku Klux Klan.
No, trying to say it without sort of
wizard under the sheets.
Anyway, they were anti-coloured, anti-immigrant, you name it, and it showed you the storyline of them radicalising a young lad. Now, I think it's first soap of its kind that's done a story like that because that sort of thing is going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Why do you think that's allowed for you, to get in front of you? It's to give you a fucking it's programming you. Honestly, all this shit is programming.
But what I'm saying is, I know it's not real, but the storyline is real of young kids being radicalised into,
There's young kids being into all sorts. Like honestly, that's the least of your worries. There's less kids being radicalised than are being harmed in many other ways.
But,
you know what I mean?
And it sort of just goes to show you how easy it is.
Just look after your own kids. That's all you can do.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how easy it is for young, impressionable kids to get groomed nowadays, even if it's that sort of thing,
There's not a father figure in many houses. That's a massive issue.
But yeah. Anyway, guys, I've been going on 2.5 hours. Somebody decided to start coughing.
Is Chris okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be right. If not, I'll call an ambulance.
My advice to everybody is don't.
I'll call him an ambulance. Chris, you're an ambulance.
Live your life, man.
But yeah, probably it'll have choked to death in whatever by the time an ambulance turns up. But hey ho. So yes, thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you everybody for coming on the panel. I've enjoyed it very much. It's made a change for a Saturday night. So I didn't go live last night because they were watching football on telly and it were only on Red Button. So and we can't get Red Button upstairs. So anyway, that's.
Oh, they kicked you out the living room, did they?
Yeah, I just went upstairs and watched telly upstairs. I'm going up there. I'm not sitting watching boring football. Right, so I'll see you again on Monday.
Everyone take it easy. Nice to see you all. I'll see you all soon.
Come back right, Tim. I'm just going. Right. See you later, alligators. Bye.
Bye. Night all.
Oh, got rid of Taffy.